Yeah, that's right. You thought you was gonna see your beloved band tonight, but no, 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 no. I've taken over the crash out for the second week in a row, and we back here live on Tuesday for another
Fuck
crash out therapy
damn.
session. For another crash out therapy session. Okay.
Fuck damn.
Well, there it is with a big ass smile on his face. Yeah, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Jay the Kid, here with Greg and Steph or Debo, if you want to call him down there, or at least Debo's bad for now. He's off doing something. But yeah, damn, we actually got a lot to crash out about. I got something to crash out about. It's a current situation I'm still currently in. Um, I know Greg. I know Steph said he has some shit. And I'm pretty sure you want to talk about your flight, or at least that whole situation.
Ooh boy. Mm.
But damn,
Oh,
before we
y'all
get
been waiting to hear this one.
yeah
Boy.
yeah, but
God,
before we get shit going, let's kind of have like a mid kind of long intro because I know shit Lynn and Andy Freeze is coming in, but they're on the way. So what's going on with y'all right now? Like just in general, outside
Uh,
outside the crash shots, but we're gonna get into that later. But yeah,
well, I'm not about to be, bring negativity on here, because it's Crash Out Tuesday. But like, just found out. My older sister, she had found her husband.
oh no,
Yeah,
you say found? Oh no,
yeah, yeah.
that's hard. That's hard.
Her and my nephew found him on the ground in the house. So yeah,
I'm
it's
sorry to hear that.
unfortunate. They tried to resuscitate him, but I'm just like, damn.
Was a cardiac arrest?
I don't even know. My
They
dad,
haven't done
my dad's supposed to keep me posted to see what what's going on. But yeah,
that. That's horrifying. I'm sorry,
yeah,
especially praise to your sister, bro. Just coming home, just everything hunky dory, and then seeing your husband on the ground. I can't
yeah.
imagine, bro. I'm sorry.
They just came back from visiting her mom up there in Jackson, Mississippi, and they found him.
So he could have been there for a while.
I
Shit.
don't know.
damn.
Yeah, man. Just enjoy life every second you have.
Exactly,
Even,
because it can go like that.
Hell yeah.
yeah, man. It's
Oh,
something that be
I'm not.
feared, but it's inevitable.
Hmm. And
But
quite hate it. I better not be in no damn AI bullshit. All right, don't you put me in no AI.
Yeah, like
I
he
don't,
put me in last night. I still ain't forgot about that shit. Quite hate it.
yeah, bro's a serial AI maker right now. So, let's save that shit for Lynn and his love with Nia Jax, and Antifreeze and his love with tortas and sweets. Anywho,
And his
like,
sweet potato, whatever concoction he's talking about making.
man, I used to like sweet potatoes, bro. Now I don't care for them. I mean, like,
I
I can
get
eat,
one with
I
my
can eat it,
steak.
but
I get one with my steak.
yeah, maybe because maybe my tolerance for sweet stuff has gone down, or not gone down because I can still eat sweet stuff, but I just don't want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm the same way. I think it was around when I turned like after I turned like 25. I was just like, I don't really want sweets like that no more.
Mm. Well, it was around that time for me too. It was definitely late 20s. I was like, I'm done with this. I mean, I might have an occasional donut or slice of cake for the occasion, but like,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yep.
I'm good on that. And I mean, sweet potatoes. I mean, I get they have a sweeter taste to them. I mean, even though they're not, really
I mean, they're
full of
good for
sugar.
you too.
Yeah, yeah,
They're,
yeah. Yeah.
they're good
But
for you.
only way I would probably eat sweet potatoes is candied yams. If they, but people,
Mm,
but my boys,
mm.
folks barely make it anymore. Ugh, maybe because anyway, yeah, before folks barely made that anymore. That and y'all might hate me for this, but I kind of actually like sweet potato fries. I don't I don't love them like all the time, but
Hmm.
if it was a special occasion option, I don't really care. I can't dip them in things though. They taste weird with my my normal dips. I have to actually have regular fries. You know, I don't know. Maybe that's why I dig baked potatoes, just regular potatoes made well, because you can actually add your sense of savory to it.
Yeah,
I don't
because
know.
like I usually do just like cinnamon. Some most of the time I just do cinnamon, like cinnamon and a little bit of butter. And then there's other times like if I'm really wanting something sweet, I'll add some brown sugar to it.
That actually fits. Cinnamon and brown sugar that will fit with sweet potatoes a little bit more.
Oh
Or
yeah,
sweet, or at least yeah, in a sense. Yeah,
oh it's
I
good.
might have to at least see if I can get that with every at some point if I run into another sweet potato, but that hasn't happened very often, so we good.
Yeah, but that's what I usually do for like whenever I get a steak instead of like an actual potato, I get a sweet potato.
Facts. Yeah. Shit. Um, Steph, what you on right now, buddy? You watching NXT like I am?
Yeah.
Yeah. I always normally have it like in the background, Crash on Tuesday, just because I don't want to miss shit. Like I want at least want to keep up with what's going on, but I don't, I'm not chatting
All
as
right.
much. But I don't know what's going on with Yosha, whatever. But it's like they're having like a hardcore match.
Yeah.
I don't know for the opening.
Uh,
So that's
yes, I'm on
crazy.
my hand.
That's crazy. Um, you know what? Triple Man. Y'all watch Triple Mania?
I didn't.
You didn't? Yeah, or, yeah,
I didn't
yeah, yeah.
either.
All right. Well, I won't spoil it for y'all. But it's like one of those crescendo things. It gets better as you get into it. I'll
Mm.
just say that. That's all I'll say. But yeah, shit's still on YouTube on replay. Yeah, quite hated, dude. Yeah, crazy match. But let's not spoil it for the boys since nobody has seen it yet, because it was a pretty good show. Not not an amazing show, but it was a pretty damn good show.
Okay.
I would say that, and I'm more invested than ever in lucha wrestling than I was before, and I was really invested in lucha wrestling before.
Hmm.
Honestly, Rey Mysterio put me on.
Oh
Second,
yeah, yeah. I'm the same way.
the second one that put me on,
Ooh.
Mucha Lucha.
Yeah.
Lucha, lucha, lucha. I love that shit, bro. Yeah, but oh, you know what? I just remembered. Yeah, actually, Rey Mysterio was like was on that show too, which was
Yeah. He was. He was. He
which
was.
was which was cool, and just solidified his legacy as the greatest luchador of all time.
This
And
man
then
said Spooky. He said, I'll just say Spooky was the.
I'll just say,
Oh.
bro is not letting
Oh.
me.
One of these days,
Oh,
Spooky is going to crash out on all of us with these damn Hispanic
If he don't,
jokes.
if he stops laughing, he might.
Yeah, but he can't help himself because like the jokes be that funny. I mean,
They really
hey,
do. And
they do. Like,
Spooky's a real good sport in those this shit, but
yeah,
yeah, I mean, I hate the fact that it's just a situational happens, and he's just there with a smile on his face. That gets me.
yeah.
That shit gets me every time, man. Man, all right, we lasted almost about 10 minutes. So we'll just everybody's gonna trickle in when they get here. So how about this? I'll start with what I got going on, and then I won't make it that long because if I keep going, I might get overheated. Um, but right after me, Greg, you can get into that airplane business because I know that shit. I've been,
Mm,
I've worked at airports before, like not airports. I've worked at an airport before. Sorry, yeah, but I was working ground control, so a lot of times, especially this is when I didn't have a job and I was trying to get back to having a job and I got one, so I had a lot of time. I'd be working first shifts. Some days I'd be working second shifts. And on a rare occasion, I would stay overnight, and
mhm,
on average, the latest I would leave is at 2 p.m. But there was one time where I came home and really I left there at 5:30. I got back home at 6:30, with some McDonald's and stuff. By the way, I was still living with my parents at the time.
Mm.
I got back home with McDonald's and stuff, and as I was getting in, my dad was going to work.
Damn.
So we just kind of made each other. He was like, "Hey, yeah," it's like, "Yeah, long night. Plane took forever to actually land. We ran into the morning crew on the way out." Yeah,
Yeah,
but
weather and all kinds of nonsense can do that.
big facts, bro. I don't.
Okay.
I don't want to get into it that much, but I've been in a situation where we had to land a plane in some gusty ass wind. Bro had to make like 3 turnarounds in the air to get on that runway. It was crazy because I was almost feeling like I really hope he gets on the runway because if he crashes and I see it, I might flip out. That's gonna be horrifying. But anyway, we've had been young enough for the intro. Let's get into these crash outs because they're gonna be long and interesting. Let's start with my crash out.
Go ahead.
Bad timing,
Oh,
bad situation. Yeah, that's a made up word. I don't care. Yeah, bad situation and just overall trial fighting. Um, well, long story short, it's Friday afternoon when I get off of work, ready to get showered, ready to eat, ready to set up for SmackDown. I come home and do all of that, and like when I come out of the shower, spooky shit. When I come out of the shower, I realize why do I feel the AC? I'm actually getting hotter. I go to my fucking thermostat. That shit's off. It shouldn't be off, like completely off. Like
Oh.
as if there's no batteries in it. But it's like one of those things that it powers through the wall, but also it has sections for batteries. But there was no batteries in it, so it was just off. I was like, what? So I put batteries in it just to see if it'll turn back on the system. It doesn't.
Mm.
Tour with it for hours, like all the way into the damn SmackDown show. And an hour in, I finally get it to actually connect to the hub and connect to the system, but it won't turn on. So it was something. It was just at that point, it was just something I didn't know what it was, but I knew I couldn't do anything about it. So I, I put a work order in for maintenance to come out on the weekend on Saturday. It's an
Mhm.
emergency because they actually consider if you don't have AC and it's 80 degrees or higher outside. We're still in summer, by the way. Then it's considered an emergency. So I do
It
that.
is.
Yeah,
Trust me. It is.
yes, sir. So fast forward to Saturday. Boy, that boy, that was one of the. I had to shower. I woke up that morning because I was so fucking sweaty. The maintenance guy comes on Saturday. He looks at the system. He looks at he he HVAC not HVAC. He shot backs out the water pan and like adjusts the thing that comes like the little drain that comes out the present.
Mhm.
He adjusted that to the other part of the drain because apparently like a little bit back like a couple weeks ago that drain was actually leaking into the bottom unit below me and I didn't even know. And they didn't even know it was coming from me until they just went up here and investigated. But apparently that shit had somehow popped over and like flooded, but it turned off the system.
What?
It tripped the switch. It's like tripped the inner switch in the wall. Not the fuse box, but there was another one that I didn't know that was there. But it did all that. He reset it. He cleaned that out, and it turned back on, just like that. And like the system turned back on and connected and everything. I know it was weird because he was doing it and shit turned back on. He did that. He was like, "There it is," and I was like, "What the hell?" Okay. And
Yeah.
as he's leaving, and I'm noticing this, he kind of walks up. He was like, "Why does it feel hot now?" And I'm looking. I was like, "You know what? I'm sweating for it too, but maybe that's the AC blowing out hot air." That's what I thought. Until we actually stood up there and checked, that shit was blowing straight up heat. It's the system is on, but when the system is set at cool, it's blowing heat. He goes out and
Mm.
investigates the central air system, finds out the what's it called, the converter that converts that converts the air cycle because I took thermal. I know how it works. When he
Yeah.
explained it to me, I completely understood. But the only issue is what I'm about to say next. So yeah, the little converter that converts the cycle around and actually goes back through the compressor and through to make AC, that was stuck.
Hmm.
It was stuck
Oh,
on heat. It was stuck on heat and it was malfunctioning, so they had to replace it. I'm like, cool. Then he said, "There's nothing I can do about it because I'm not certified." And I'm like, "Huh?" And he was
What
like,
the
"We're gonna have to
fuck?
call. We're gonna have to call people. He said we're gonna have to call the actual offsite people, and they're gonna have to come on Monday." I'm like, "Oh," and they're gonna have to look at the system, but I'm not like that. I was like, "Sir, I've worked." I didn't tell him this, but I was like, "I worked at three different, not three. I worked in two different apartments, and I knew the maintenance people, and at least three of them were HVAC certified. You didn't have to be, but there was somebody on site that was. I was like, so why the hell is that an issue that y'all niggas ain't certified or nothing? I mean, I don't know what's going on, but it's a weird joint company type of shit. But he was basically telling me I had to wait till Monday. It was Saturday, and I was and it was still reading
mm,
88 degrees on my damn thermostat.
ain't no way. Nope.
Oh
Mm-mm.
hell no.
So I
Nope.
called back. So I called back the office, and they the best they could do was escalate things to where, um, to where it's the first thing they could do. But they offer me if I can window AC, the ones put out there. I was like,
Hmm.
but he didn't know if they had any left. So he had to call like them. So he was like, oh, all right, if you can get one, that's fine. But this is crazy. But I get off the phone with them. I go about my day. Thankfully, on Saturday, I was able to go out a lot more. So by the time I got back home, it was darker, and I was able to actually open some doors and stuff like I got now, and let things cool off. So that was still a crazy. That was still a tough night to sleep. But yeah, Sunday I had to
I
get
know you
through.
didn't put no covers on.
Oh no, fuck no.
At least it
Sunday,
100 degrees like it is down here.
yeah, Sunday most of the time I had to get in my I spent most of the time in my car just because I just had the AC on, and then when the sun went down, I'd go back inside and like try to let the heat out. Let me just tell you this: Sunday night, I woke up, could not get back to sleep. Everything was so fucking crazy. I literally went out to my car and slept for like 3 more hours, and then
Damn.
went back inside and started doing my stuff. And it was the most comfortable car sleep I've ever had. Promise you
I
that. What's up,
bet.
baby? What's up, baby? Yeah, it was the most
Arjun,
comfortable.
what up? What
And
up?
I don't ever wanted to be like that, but and it was at that point I realized like, yo, you gotta do what you gotta do to make it because at that moment I figured this shit could take longer. I hope not. I pray not, but I have to be prepared for if this shit takes longer. Anyway, Monday goes by. HVAC person comes. He checks out the system. Finds out there's a couple wires like spliced in wire nuts are right.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't laugh, but this is little. I've literally heard electricians calling this. But when they put the wire nut on the thing and they close it, they call it. They say they nut. They nut the wire. And
Mm,
when that dude told me, I was like, he was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, I know. I'm just saying. That's why I was like,
yeah.
you're, you're lying. There ain't no way. Ain't no way.
You're
I ain't
spooky
never
to
heard
answer
that in
your
my life.
question.
That's
I
bullshit.
do.
I know about wire nuts and you just crimp them or twist them together. You don't say that together. You lying to me, man. Brother, that was
Yeah. He was
ridiculous.
he was lying his ass off. He didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
Yeah, but
Jerry
anyway,
read that shit.
back to the HVAC thing. He actually fixes the wires to where it won't, do all the shit's been doing to make shit trip. So that was good. And he actually went downstairs to actually do all the other stuff to wires down there. So he actually fixed or like tweaked the system to make it work a little bit better. But bro didn't have a part for the converter
Mm.
because the system is over 25 fucking years old. I'm not joking because this place was built.
Damn.
This place was created. This place is like, whatever you want to call it, built in like the early '90s.
Hmm.
when I was knee high to a fucking duck, bruh. Uh, like, and they have these shits still out here. They service them rarely, maybe every 5 to 10. Not even that. They were like Damn maintenance person said they hadn't really serviced them like that. Maybe once or twice in the last 20 years. I'm like, that's a problem. And
It is.
what And what I don't fucking
Because my best
understand
friend
is
uncle lives
they
there.
do
That's
all of
why.
these fucking upgrades around here. Literally forced me to move out of one unit to another unit. That was before I actually met y'all, by the way.
Hmm.
Just to upgrade the unit I was in, and I honestly missed that unit because I didn't really, I took it for granted. Anyway, aside that, they never, they never thought to upgrade the fucking AC units. Come on. You upgrade all these systems over the years and all this bullshit and this and that. And you don't upgrade the AC units. You don't think, oh, these shits won't go out. I'm pretty sure they got another 20 or so years. And let me tell you something, man. I don't know a lot about HVAC shit, but like I said, I took thermo. I've learned about systems and heaters and all that stuff. And what's interesting is ever since I actually went through college and up till now, like especially at my old house, there's been water heater issues, there's been this and that. I've grown to understand why that's the case. These shits don't last forever. And brother, when I mean forever, I mean in about 20 years that thing needs to be replaced.
Yeah.
And that's for a good AC unit, a good water heater, a good whatever. Like at the very least. And even if they replaced them bitches 10 years ago, they would still be able to work more efficiently than they would be. And because of that, I have to, bro has to wait at least 3 to 4 days. Now I know it's going to take more than 2 days now because he didn't know if they had something to come like today because he said it could come today, but at worst it might take 3 to 4 days to get here. And I'm like, so you telling me
Mm.
I gotta go 4 more days without AC? And he gave me the same option and and this and that, and he got maintenance up there. Hold on, let me finish this. Um, we got maintenance up there, and they actually had a unit, but they didn't put it in here. I thought they would put it in the front room at the very least, but they nothing came. So I'm gonna have to call about that tomorrow. Yeah, that's another call. Um, but they but yeah, I got I'm currently still without AC, but thank God it's cloudy. First of all, today was cloudy and I was able to vent more. Second of all, thank God I actually planned ahead for if this takes longer because now I got shit completely off. Like I got my little strip lights on right now, but those don't generate heat. I got the window open. I was
Hmm.
and me knowing systems, I was able to actually circulate the system just through the fan while the system's off. That way, it's blowing like like a fan,
Yeah.
like it's blowing like a fan basically. But I'm allowing all the extra built up heat that came from the day to exit the house at night. That way, and I proved it last night. I can sleep a lot better in fans and stuff, and and at the very least I could do that.
Yeah.
But it's still fairly hot. But I was a lot more comfortable sleeping last night. I slept a good like 6 hours, which I'm surprised at. But I'm like, well, I got to do that again, same thing again then. But yeah, and so yeah, that's it. That's basically the synopsis of that story. I'm currently still without AC. At worst, I might not get it back until Friday or early Saturday. And I'm coming off of a cold that I caught on Sunday.
Damn. Damn.
And the cold was like, whatever. I didn't give a fuck about the cold. It's even better because it was so hot. I sweated most of that shit out. So that was a good.
God damn.
That's a bright side of this dark, creepy ass tunnel that I'm in. But I got a flashlight. I guess I bought. Well, fuck it, we bought. But I don't know if you see this. Like, you see this fan right here? That's hitting.
Yeah.
That's hitting the back right now. I did that last night for Monday Night Raw. And I'm like, I just figured something out. and even when my AC comes back on, I might leave that there. but but yeah, you get a little when you get when you get tried and when you get put in situations, you either cave and roll over and die, or you stand up to it and fight back and figure out a way,
Exactly.
and then you adapt to it.
type shit.
So my only frustration and cat and crash out on it is one, how long and how dragging the maintenance people and everybody is on this system, because because like it shouldn't really, even at a worst case, I should have had shit back on yesterday. Like,
Mm,
if you out here and Sunday was 90 degrees. I mean, the fact that it was 90 degrees and I had to block off every fucking window just to not get extra heat in, and not and even in 90-degree weather, fans suck. And
yeah.
I can tell you that from working in a factory. Fans suck in hot weather. But
Try working in a welding engineering factory during the hot summer.
nigga, I did. Sorry, but I did. I worked at a it's a welding factory. It's a machine. It's a fucking what's it called? Assembly factory, product like electric production factory, all that and then some. That building that I was working with, by the way, this is like over like 5 to 10 years ago. That building that I was working in, brothers, it was worse than I'm in right now. I will say that. Like literally, you go in there, you'd have to have some type of fan on. I literally had that water fucking thing that you put around your neck and it cools the thing. It sort of worked, but at the same time, it's just like if you wet your neck and then go over to the fan, it's the same thing. Just because
Mm,
it's the thing. It's like ah, it's like the fucking like how the water like just when you're wet, you get colder
mm,
basically. That's the best way I can explain it. But fuck, which leads me to number two. Why have these shits not been serviced since 1995? What the fuck? And that leads me to the other thing. It's not just me. There are four other people without AC right now, just like me. And before yesterday, they said they had um those three other people, and then four other people had lost AC between Sunday and Monday, but a lot of them got fixed because their shit had the part that was a different issue. So these shits are having different issues,
yeah.
and you'd think that hey, this is probably a code red disaster, and it could have been worse because it's August. This should happen in July, late June. Ooh, well, I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it because that's what YouTube do. Woo! But yeah, oof, man. Um, you just look at the bright things and you say, okay, I can deal with this and I can deal with that. And once it's all done, I can deal with whatever later, and I can at least have a better mindset to deal with it.
Yeah.
You learn these things. It's like a learning experience and everything. But it's one of those shits that happens out of your control, but you gotta figure out how to control
Hmm.
shit's crazy, bro. And I think my brother might
Time
actually
out.
be staying at my parents' house for a little bit because he actually works out close to where they live, closer. So it's better for him to drive that way. But yeah, but he basically the same way as me, like heat nature and everything, going through the same shit. But yeah, okay. That's all I got on that. What Steph? What you gonna say? He's like, I'm out.
Nigga, can I say thank
But
Oh, thank Oh, damn, my bad. Thank you. I was about to say time out. You said since 1995?
yeah, I'm not
Damn,
fucking joking. Because
Or Hornets.
damn.
this shit was built in like 1991 or whatever.
I'll say y'all living like
And
JJ
I've
Evans in
been
good
there
time.
since I've been living. I'm 30. I'm
well,
not,
maybe this will fucking teach him a lesson. Shit doesn't last forever. So stop being
Hmm.
fucking cheap and do something about it before every other tenant gets up out of here and you lose money. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm literally looking for a house or a plot of land that I can actually stay in. Because I'm done with apartments, man. Like for real.
Fortunately, I'm not done with them. Unfortunately.
Yeah, keep working towards it, bro. The faster and the most efficient way you can get to it, like the better it's going to be. But
Hmm.
granted, I know what the same issue is because I have the same thing. But granted, the housing costs and all that shit is like crazy, so it's hard. It's pretty hard to get a house under 400K nowadays.
Yeah, the housing market is stupid right now.
Yeah, so
It's been stupid, but it gets dumber each year.
and for what reason? I just don't understand why it's
I,
so
I,
hard to buy a house nowadays.
you think with like less people buying houses, like they would make them cheaper? You
No,
think?
no, you gotta, like I said, you got interest rates. Like I said, you got interest rates among other things, credit, mortgages, the way the system's just now being completely fucked up. So yeah, there's a lot of things happening basically.
I figured out that interest is just like a service fee for the bank.
Oh, yeah, and plus you got all these folks from the West Coast because shit is so high trying to move over here to the fucking like South and Southeast buying houses, and that's just shooting
It's
up
so
property value.
bad over here.
Like,
You know that. He knows that.
Mhm.
I know that. Actually, everybody knows that.
yeah,
So
Go back
I
west.
don't know where these I don't know where these dummies are gonna go. Alaska? Shit.
Go back west. Some damn west. God
But
damn.
no, house and cars are stupid. They hide interest rates and all this bullshit just to make money and all that. The tariffs, that's hilarious, spooky.
It
I,
all
I,
started with the tariffs.
which is
Oh
actually crazy
dear.
because that actually
slippery
is
slope.
yeah, that actually somewhat is a factor. And the whole point of the tariff thing is so fucking stupid. It's actually doing worse to the government than it is to the people out there.
Yeah.
And
Right.
they don't either know it or they don't fucking care. How the fuck did Ricky say free Bitcoin? Anyway, yeah. Ugh, Jesus Christ. But yeah, I'm just I'm just trying to get through this and yeah, I just got my head
Good time.
up. But shit, I mean, I could have other things off, so I just look at the bright side. Anyway, I'm done with that crash. I wasn't 840 whatever. Shit, everybody's got crash out. This is a crash out therapy session, so that was actually more relieving than anything that I was able to talk about that and talk about it to people and that. That should always help me through the rest of the week, hopefully, because hoping and praying, bro, comes out tomorrow. But just gotta prepare for the worst. Assume the best. I mean, no,
Hey,
hope for the best. Hope for the best. Assume the worst.
you know what you
That's
need?
what.
You need a Chico, man. Just somebody to like scare that motherfucker to make sure he do the shit, or else he gets bitten in the ass.
Yeah. Oh,
Hey, Chico.
you talking about bald boy with the tank top and the.
No, I'm talking about
You say
Chico from
you
Friday.
talking about Chico from? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's
Oh,
what I'm talking about.
yeah, talk the dog. Yeah.
Yeah. I make your ass whoop. Sorry. I love that shit. But yeah, yeah. Like I said, this is a crash out therapy session, so we're all just going in circles here. And I promised Greg tonight because he had a interesting time in Philly, which is probably almost as
Fuck you,
bad as
Spooky.
mine, but at the very least, he's home now.
Yeah,
but
I'm home. Thank God.
Good
yeah,
old
Thank God I'm
Philly.
but
home.
Good old
but
Philly.
let me throw that ball to you though. Go ahead.
So I like to first say fuck Spooky, fuck
There it
Spooky,
is.
and Philadelphia Eagles, fuck all of them. Um, so let me start from the beginning. So when I was
Okay.
booking, I didn't know that uh the meeting that I was going to end on the 14th because the email said the 15th. It was going to be the 13th to the 15th. I go back and look again, it's saying 13th to the 14th. So
Oh.
I pretty much booked all the way to Saturday, right? So I was like, I call up, the travel agent for the company, and I was like, I need to change that from Saturday to Friday. And they were like, well, you will need, it's going to cost way more for that return flight if you do it now. It's like the ticket was going to, it was going to be like an extra $700, right? I was like, I don't want to charge that to my project's charge number. I don't need to charge that much. So, um, so I was like, well, what's a better option? And they were like, well, it's better if you call as soon as you land at your destination, and then uh, pretty much, how can I say it? You pretty much call them, and then they'll find a ticket, like find you a flight that comes back early on Friday. So that's what I did. As soon as I got to my destination, I called them up, and there was only two options left. So I had to. There was one that was going to bring me back with only one stop. It was going to cost just a tad bit more. I didn't want to, I was trying to be as cheap as possible. That way I have, more funds for my project.
Mhm.
So I picked the cheaper one, which would literally take me on the same exact route as the route that I went there. So I was just going in reverse.
That makes no sense.
So when it comes time to head back home on Friday, everything's going good until I got to fucking Philly. Now, mind you, like I said at the beginning, I switched. I made sure I come home a day early instead of staying there the whole damn time because I didn't want to be in New Hampshire the whole damn all the way into Saturday.
Mhm.
So we get to Friday. I get to Philly. I get to the terminal. I was supposed to get on the plane at 6:39, and all of a sudden, as it's getting closer to like the boarding time, which is like 6:19,
No.
we see on the screen that it got delayed by all the way to 6:52, and I was like, that don't.
Oh God. Oh God.
So
That's how it
Ooh.
starts.
Ooh,
I was like, oh, I didn't think anything of it.
off the rip.
Uh huh.
And so as so we get on the plane, and it's like 6:40ish. Like I get on the plane, it's like 6:40ish. And so we proceed to sit on the plane for like 30 minutes without it moving. Plane's not moving at all.
No.
Because usually, like, when you board the plane, it's about, 10, 20 minutes, and you take off. That bitch is still sitting there. Mind you, when I got on, when I was boarding, it was already hot on the plane.
Oh.
Yeah,
boy,
they don't cut off
Oh,
until you
God.
take off. Yeah, they don't.
It was
Yeah,
already hot.
No.
yeah.
And so
That's
we're sitting there for 30 minutes in this hot ass plane. The only air that you can feel is the little air from the little thing up at the top, the little beady vent.
And I know how they connect those up at the ramp. But go ahead.
And I kid you not, the pilot comes on the intercom and goes, "So the delay right now is that the auxiliary motor is not connecting to the ground, and basically you need the auxiliary motor in order to start the engines, and then it goes on battery after that." So
Crazy. Like an alternator.
yeah,
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
and after he announced that, like 20 more minutes go by, and we're still hot. All of a sudden, the power goes out.
Oh
Oh,
no!
for
Oh
fuck's
hell
sake!
no! Oh hell no!
Power goes out.
No,
So
bro.
we're not only is it hot, we're in the dark and it's hot.
Fuck nah, bro. And you killed that
Oh
Hey,
my
plane.
god!
you had some,
No!
you had some motherfuckers on that plane that
Freaking out.
was musty
What
as
the fuck?
fuck. They were
Oh
musty as
god,
hell.
no!
Woo.
Oh
Hey,
no!
Fuck these food
yeah,
guys. What the
yeah,
fuck?
yeah.
That is
So
a nightmare.
Oh!
after the power goes out, like it's like 5 or 10 minutes later, we see the pilot start coming down the aisle, explaining the situation, basically saying that like we're gonna have to like tell everybody to get off the plane. And
What's wrong?
so we get off the plane. Well, after he does that, it's like another 20 minutes, so they can open the fucking door so we can go. So at this point, we have been on this hot ass plane for over an hour.
It took him 20 minutes to open
Oh
the door.
hell no!
And
It's just the fact it didn't even take
So-
that long to figure out they need to let everybody out.
exactly, mind you, this whole time I'm supposed to be on my next flight in Charlotte at 9:39. It's 8 o'clock. It's 8
Oh my
fucking
God.
o'clock.
Oh,
So I already knew
Oh, fuck.
I wasn't gonna make it to that flight. And apparently, when I got to, and see, I didn't have the American Airlines app to, check to see what's going on with my tickets. So I had to wait in line in customer service. But as I'm in line, I call the travel agent for my company, and I'm sitting there talking to them on getting a flight out of Philadelphia to get to where I'm at, like now, get back home. Travel agent says there's no flight going to Gulfport, Mississippi. I was like, that figures. Well, he didn't say there's no flight going to Gulfport, Mississippi today. I was like, wonderful. That's wonderful. But the only thing that came good out of that conversation was that they had already rebooked me, and he was like, because they already rebooked you, go ahead and see if they're gonna accommodate you at a hotel. So I get up there. Yeah, that's what I was saying. They better. So I get up to I finally get, it's my turn to get up there to the customer service rep. And she was like, well, there's no flights that are going to take you to Gulfport today. Like there's no flights. But what's going to happen is you are still going to go on the same plane, and you will get to Charlotte, and you have to go to their customer service.
Oh, Charlotte.
And get your hotel accommodations as well as your other stuff, like your ticket. By the way, the rebook ticket was for 5:27 p.m. on Saturday, so I had to.
Fuck!
So now let me backtrack. So we finally get on the plane to go to Charlotte. And at this point, it's like 10 o'clock. And we finally get to Charlotte. Even though we had to sit on the plane like another 30 minutes for them to transfer the fucking luggage from the other plane, because apparently they went and got a backup. And we finally take off. We get to Charlotte. I go to customer service. I had to sit in the line for another 30 minutes. Got my hotel accommodations. Got a $12 meal voucher. Yeah, a little $12 meal voucher.
Shit,
And my plane ticket for the next day.
that's fat.
And
at least 30.
so I go to baggage claim. I go to baggage claim to go get my luggage, so I can
Oh
have my
God.
clothes.
Uh huh.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
So
Oh wait, hold on. Please don't.
so I'm sitting there at the baggage claim waiting on my shit to come on down, and I'm like, time passes by, I
Oh.
don't see my shit. So I go up to a
Oh
baggage claim rep.
no. No.
Apparently, like they haven't lost it. It's in Charlotte. It's just it was gonna take a minute before for them to find it. Like the dude was like, it's probably gonna take about 2 hours.
Oh hell no.
I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take an Uber to this fucking hotel and go to sleep. And that's what I did. I took an Uber, and while I was in Uber, the motherfucker like farted, and it smelled like straight shit. I didn't say nothing. Motherfucker, I was like, really? You gonna fart while I'm in here, and I can't do nothing about it? Just foul,
Ow.
just foul.
Ow, dog. What the fuck?
Yeah. So
Yo. That's just foul.
I get to the hotel, take a shower, and like, mind you, I have no clothes. So like, what I did was I took my drawers and like washed them in the sink a little bit with some of the soap, and like air dried them bitches on the damn room air conditioning vent.
It be like that though. It be like that.
It be like that.
It be like that.
And so the next day, like it's like I didn't get to the hotel, by the way, until like 1:15 ish in the morning.
Oh my god. Yo.
And I asked, like when I got there, I asked her, when's checkout? She says 12 o'clock. I was like, you need to tell me I get a hotel accommodation and I have to check out at 12 o'clock. And so just know I went through some bullshit.
Yes, you did.
But
Yes,
but
you did.
let me end with this. So I get like it's the next day. I check out way earlier than 12. I was like, fuck it. I'm checking out at like 11 something. And I get to the airport and
What the
I had
hell?
to
Hey,
sit
you did
there.
say that yesterday, Jalen.
I had
You
to
did say
sit
that
there.
yesterday.
I had to sit there
He-
for 6 hours.
Did say that, Jay.
Now, here's the key part right here. When I got that they rebook that rebook ticket, the girl wrote on there that the terminal was gonna be E9. I get there at the airport and I'm sitting there waiting. It's about a good 2 hours, 3 hours pass by. At this point I had downloaded the American Airline app to check everything. Good thing I fucking did. Because if I didn't, I wouldn't have known that they switched the terminal from E9 to E23.
Damn.
Oh,
That's like, yeah,
without
that's
even
pretty, yeah.
you had to find that out on your
Hey.
own on a coincidence.
Yes!
Oh yeah, no, I'll tell you that map.
Yes!
Maps be
Fucking
crucial, man.
American
Those
Airlines,
apps
bro.
for the flights be crucial.
I might just download it right now. I
No,
don't got no
I never.
I was
Anytime I go on a flight,
some.
there's
Hey,
a
American
certain amount of
Airlines.
time I
Y'all some
don't
hoes.
have the app when I'm using the
Y'all some
airline.
hoes.
I'm telling you, because they
And
be
so-
switching shit and you won't even know it.
Y'all are hoes. Right?
So it's time for boarding. I get on the plane, and it took a little bit because there was some bad weather down this way. So it took about 30 minutes before we took off, but we took off. Thank God, we took off. An hour into the flight, pilot comes on and says we're gonna have to take a little bit of a detour. It's gonna add about 30 more minutes to the flight due to the bad weather.
Avoid the storm.
Yeah, to avoid the storm.
At least
I was
you're in the air.
And yes, at
Yeah,
least
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
because mind you,
Yeah.
my coworker who went up there with me,
Uh,
he he was going through basically the same shit as me, but his plane when they first left, when he left on his first flight, they had to turn, like they were hour into their flight, and they had to turn around due to the weather. So they went all the way back. Went back. I was like, ain't no way.
Ain't
Ain't
no
no
fucking way.
fucking way. I thought I had it
No
bad.
way.
So
You can't make
we,
this shit up.
but when
You can't
we
make
went
this shit up.
around it, and when we landed, we had to wait a good little bit because it had just been lightning in the area, and so the
Yeah.
grounds crew had to go in. So we had to wait until the grounds crew came back out. But thank God I made it home. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
fuck you, American Airlines. Why the fuck did you have me sitting on that hot ass plane for over a
Oh,
motherfucking hour? You
oh,
motherfucking bitches. You
oh.
knew good. They knew
Hey,
goddamn well that we wasn't gonna leave. I
hey
could
man.
have,
Ooh.
if they would have let me off that plane
I don't understand why they don't do
a
that.
whole lot earlier, I could have rebooked an earlier flight. I would have been able to get home. There was flights that weren't booked
Right,
to where I could get home that day, and I couldn't because
right.
I didn't have the fucking app to check
So,
and rebook. So the moral story is, well, there's two. Fuck American Airlines, and make sure you download the app of the company that you're flying with, so you can check to see if they about to screw your ass.
Type,
I'm
Facts.
done.
type
Facts.
that.
so you have to channel your inner Samuel L. Jackson.
don't do. Don't do. Oh
On
man.
the motherfucking flight.
Facts.
Get it
Like,
through on
no,
the motherfucking airline.
oh,
Man, hey, that's what I did. Shit, I downloaded them apps, bro.
They
I'm like,
and
no.
yeah, like
Hey,
Greg
fool,
said,
fool,
for
fool.
every airline, there's an
Fuck the
app.
Eagles, okay? Fuck the
American,
Eagles, all right,
United,
fool?
and you know what? I'm gonna tag on
Southwest.
that. Fuck Delta. That's a personal experience that I won't get into. But yeah, it's Delta, Southwest, all that
Fuck
shit.
Spirit.
For y'all people out there,
Spirit Airlines.
oh, I
Yeah,
don't even
Spirit.
need to say fuck Spirit.
you
That
will never
just
catch
say
me on a
Spirit.
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 You will
Let's just
never
say
catch me on
Spirit
Spirit.
Airlines.
Never.
Just say
Hey,
Spirit Airlines. You make
I've
niggas
heard too
cry.
many horror
Oh,
stories with Spirit.
you on
Too
Spirit
many.
now?
I
my
would never do
Boy,
Spirit again. Ever
my
again in
boy,
my
y'all
life.
best
really
I would
gonna
never
friend,
do it again.
you
No.
boy,
gotta
my
test me.
best friend said
Frontier
that
too.
was the worst
Frontier
experience
too.
he's ever had.
Never do
Worse than
Frontier either.
Frontier. Worse than Frontier.
Damn.
And
Come
that's
on.
saying
Like,
I know.
something.
Damn.
I know.
hey, flying Spirit is like flying economy on Soul Plane.
Pretty much.
Hey,
Pretty
That's
much.
what it is.
Like you are literally on Soul. You're literally on Soul Plane.
so serving
You
you
if you
Popeye
book
chicken.
Spirit.
Everybody get a
and
piece.
it's without the fun and it's without Snoop Dogg. So it makes it worse.
And there's no club. There's no strip club. There's no nothing up in that bitch.
I don't even know if they serve drinks. I think they do,
Oh
but
shit!
Hell,
they might taste like shit.
the only time you could get uh a drink is if like from American Airlines is if you was on the bigger planes, like on the 737 or
That makes sense.
747.
That makes sense.
Because if you're on them little American Eagle bitch ass planes, you ain't
American.
getting shit but some damn cookies and pretzels.
It better be them damn Biscoffs if they're gonna give me some fucking cookies, bro.
Oh yeah, hey, them Biscoffs
Straight
be
up.
hitting. Them
Facts,
Biscoffs be
like
hitting.
I'll
God
take
damn.
those, but I mean shit.
Yeah.
But it does make sense why the bigger planes like the A20s and the 730s and shit and higher. Yeah. But I do know that they had what were they called? Like not A320s, but like something 90. I can't remember. But they were like, not small ass jets, but like medium jets. They had these little
Yeah,
bottles, like
yeah.
the regular airplane bottles. But yeah, I know the bigger ones. They got that shit on. They got that shit on them. Sheesh. Speaking of drinks,
Like oh that was a terrible experience. Like
No.
I'm sorry that wasn't there.
the best experience I had was with Southwest. I had a great
Southwest.
ass time.
I've heard
That's who
people
I
have
fly with.
Southwest.
I fly with South. I
I've
fuck
never had
with them. I
Southwest.
fuck with Southwest now.
Southwest,
You
I
get,
fuck with them.
you can show a seat
Yep.
too. You got
Oh yeah,
well,
yeah.
I
Now
fuck
there's
with them.
assigned seats now.
are
There's
are
assigned
they,
seats
well,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, they don't
glad
sign
you
seats
made it
now.
home safely.
Yeah,
Glad you made
yeah.
it home safely.
God.
Hey,
God damn.
thank God. I was like, I'm not gonna make it home. I'm not. Like, in my head, but like in my head, I was sitting there, man, this is some bullshit. But I was like, you know what? There's no reason to stress out. Everything's gonna work out just fine, and it
There
did.
you go.
Everything's gonna
There you
be
go.
all right.
For the game.
That's
Fuck,
what we sing in these
fuck
crash
you,
outs, though.
American Airlines.
See, but see, Greg can let that out now because he's back home and everything's all right now.
Right.
But that all that shit valid and well needed because you listen, bro, being stuck on a plane and not moving from the fucking gate. I've known that experience. I was on the ground crew and all I could do was just watch because of certain shits. There was like nothing I could do, and I'm like, those people on that plane, they are probably so fucking heated, and it's awful, man. It's just fucking awful.
Oh
And then you
God.
get to your connect, and then you get to your connecting flight, and you get delayed on that shit.
Oh, that's what pissed me
I would
off is
crash
that
out.
I had two connection flights. So, like I said, I went the same route but in reverse. So I had two stops each, like going there and then coming back.
Right.
I wanted only one coming back, but I apparently people love to fly.
Oh,
Apparently. So, I mean, you couldn't help it in the fact that you couldn't go on certain days that were busy. But in a case where if people are traveling, highly advise that you one get there as early as possible, and by early I mean if you can get there in the early morning, like 3 or 4 before the damn security thing opens up, do that because going
Yes.
through security in any air, especially an international airport, you're probably going to be in that line 30, 45 minutes depending on the time of day. And if you don't account for that to your flight, you're going to miss your flight. And
So
flight travel is just trash.
what made it even worse, okay, was that on the day that I'm going up there, the first flight, it was like two families with kids,
Oh no.
and like not just
oh
any kids,
no.
like toddlers and newborns,
Ooh, you bringing a baby on a plane?
and my
I know how
dumbass
this gonna go.
didn't my dumbass
Yep.
didn't think to grab my damn earbuds,
Oof,
you know.
oof.
Can't forget them, Greg. You can never forget those.
I
Never
forgot to
forget them.
grab them out of my backpack that I had just put above me, you know.
Oh, so
This,
they're in the cabin. Okay,
Oh.
yeah.
okay,
They're with me.
Okay.
I just didn't grab them out my
Okay.
bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
good, good
So
shit.
for a whole hour and some change, I had to listen to these kids and these toddlers and newborns sitting there crying the whole damn time. And
That's
like, and
awful.
especially one of them was behind me, like directly behind me. And so all I
Oh,
kept hearing is, "We're
Oh
going fast.
hell no.
We're going fast. We're going fast. That's a big one. That's a big plane." I'm just like, shut up, shut up. Like, damn. And then on the way back, what it like it on the way back. You had this is one of the same families that flew with me before on that first one. It was the same family. They were just coming back, and I was like, "Ain't no fucking way I I'm getting stuck with these motherfuckers
Not
again.
again.
But this time they were like 2 rows in front of me, but on the other side. Mind you, this is a rebooked flight,
Okay.
so I didn't have no choice in the matter of where I got to sit. But yeah,
Ah,
you gotta love airports, man.
That's
You
it.
gotta love them.
you gotta love him, man. Bro, Smokey showed up for a little bit, but then he left. I was gonna let him in once you got finished talking, Greg, because I didn't want you to get distracted. But when he comes back, I'll put him on.
Wait, who?
But yeah, Spooky, because
Ah, fuck Spooky.
he showed up, but he left. So I didn't
Man,
want you to get distracted. I didn't want you to get
fuck
distracted. So yeah.
Spooky, fuck Philly, because that's where it all fucking started.
Well, before you go any further, you can tell him yourself.
Fuck you,
Go
Spooky.
fuck yourself, boy. Oh,
Fuck
there you
you.
go. There you go.
Fuck you and the damn Eagles. Fuck every person that's in Philadelphia. Because it's all y'all's fault that I had to deal with that bullshit. Y'all sabotaged my damn plane.
Is that our fault? You chose a bum ass airline like American Airlines for your flight.
It's not like I had any other choice. It was either that, Delta, or fucking United. Which one you want me to pick?
Pick your poison.
Oh shit.
Shit.
I would have rather you pick Southwest, gang. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
Like, oh.
That's bullshit
Ooh,
stuff.
shit.
That is awful, man. Awful experiences, but at least we can come on here and vent them out. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's what this show's for, and we all love it. All right. Everybody's here for the shits, but and we're past 9 o'clock. But yeah, fuck the time. We got time. Who wants to go next? Goddamn it!
Should I
Does somebody
should I
speak up?
go ahead and
Yeah, go ahead.
Go
Andy.
next.
oh, you
Shit.
wanna go Phil?
Anyway,
Oh,
it don't matter.
You wanna go Phil?
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay, go ahead. That's Steph.
Yeah, pass
I'll
it.
go. Oh, shit. Anyone will start raining. So, God damn it. First things first. Once again, fuck American Airlines and fuck Green Bay.
Yes.
You want to get
Just
those?
cause.
There we
Fuck the
go.
both of them.
There we go.
Hey, Steph, I got a question for you, bro.
Just because, goddammit.
Oh shit.
What?
You say you live in Mississippi, right?
No, stuff doesn't live in Mississippi.
Yeah.
I do.
Oh, I know what you're gonna say. Oh, okay.
Then why do you have a picture of the Dallas skyline on your wall?
My best friend's uncle lived in Dallas, fool. That's why.
Mm.
At least it's not a Cowboys poster.
Edge your hand.
At least it's not a Cowboys poster. I would have to tell my uncle, look, Unc, I love you, but I'm not putting this up there where people can see it. They're getting the wrong
what's crazy
idea.
about that?
Hell
My
no.
my
Yeah, no.
my aunt's no, my brother, he gave me a box, right? He's like, here, open it. I'm like, I don't trust you, bro. He's like, no, just open it. Bro, I open it. It's a fucking Cowboys hat, bro. I threw that shit in the trash.
Oh, mind you, Spooky. There was like I was in a line in the airport in Philadelphia airport coming back, and I was in a line to get a Philly cheesesteak.
Mm.
And right behind me is a Cowboys fan in his jersey. In his jersey, he was headed to Dallas.
Of course.
I was just like, oh, you are bold. You are bold as fuck. Have a Cowboys jersey on.
In a-
Philadelphia.
in the heart of
Oh,
in the
I
heart of
understand why these
Philadelphia.
people are so proud.
dog.
Nigga, you must want to die. You got a death wish on you.
And they must be depressed, bro. I
No
have
way.
to have somebody check
I
them out.
had my Titans hat on. Nobody knew not to say a damn word to me. They better not. They knew not to say a damn word to me about some damn AJ Brown.
No, they should thank you. That's what it should have did.
Yeah,
Oh man,
exactly.
they should love Titans fans. For that.
Yeah.
Shit. they'd be like, thank you for your service. Like, yeah.
Shit.
Cheddar says hello.
Hey, what's up, Cat? kitty cat
Oh
cat.
wow.
Anyway,
Man, fuck
Once
cat.
again, mom says hi.
Man, fuck you, bro.
hey, damn right. Fuck the cat. Damn right. Anyway, Steph,
No,
go
no,
ahead.
not
I,
that
I
cat.
hope you
The
miss
other.
your flight
No,
next
no, no,
time, bro.
no, no, not the cat. The other cat.
The scriptwriter?
Woo.
He ain't even the scriptwriter. I'm not even gonna call him that.
You say he
No,
back? You say
no,
the
he
scriptwriter?
Jebediah. You mean Jebediah's back?
It don't matter. Either
Right.
it don't matter. I got a bullet for either of them. Anyway, yeah, Steph, what you got for you?
Yeah. Once again, shout out to moms. Uh, again. All right. So this past week, I had to be the acting supervisor at my job. So Wednesday goes by, it's smooth. Thursday goes by, it's smooth. Friday goes by, it's smooth. We get to Saturday.
Ooh.
Now, mind you, this whole day, it was a good day and everything like that. So the person that, had came in the whole week, helping us out, she had to take off. I mean, well, she didn't come in that Saturday night because she had to come in for her regular shift on Sunday. So I'm like, all right, cool. So we get to work and everything like that. I, get everything set up and whatnot, get soap set up, get the papers and everything that everybody needs for the night, and send everybody, to their uh, respective dorms. So somebody that was supposed to be there that night, I ain't gonna say his name, I'm gonna just call him Mr. P. So Mr. P was supposed to be there that night. Pop out, this nigga didn't show up at all that whole night. And he only had one more chance to fuck up. And he fucked up on that night. One, while the actual supervisor was out for the week. And two, while I'm in the acting supervisor, I told this nigga at the beginning of the week, I said, don't do nothing to stress us out. We already short staffed. This nigga decides to not show up Saturday night. So now the people that's in the back, they gotta work his dorm as well as work their dorms as well. I'm already up front. I gotta work dorm. I gotta work man control, watch the cameras, and I gotta wash their laundry as well too. So now everybody in that bitch gotta do double the work because this motherfucker decided not to show up.
That nigga be fired.
You want to talk about the stressful last night, man? But we got through that shit and everything like that. But his ass is fried. He fried.
Turn turn to that turn to that Vince.
You know, that's usually how it goes. It always happens on the last day of the week.
Yep,
It's
do.
usually how it
Mm-mm.
goes.
Be
Man,
some
for
bullshit at
real.
the end of the week.
Always some
Hey,
bullshit.
hey, case in
Facts.
point. Look
Hey,
at me.
Facts.
At the end of the week, some bullshit can happen now. Hey,
Big
right.
facts.
It never failed. It never fucking failed. Every time.
Sounds
Mm-mm.
about
You
right.
think you think you think you're about to kick it right? We can steer and then some bullshit happens.
hmm
It'll be the last
Man.
fucking day.
You know
Like I
Right.
don't
you know
want
what?
to take
You
this to the
you
last
finna
fucking
have a
day.
good
you
night.
know what,
It's finna
Bam?
be slouted.
I already
You
said it.
finna
You
get
know
it
what?
over
You
with.
you can go back. You can go back to the beginning, Bam, when I said fuck.
He probably went back to sleep.
Mm-mm.
Good. He needs to
I got
sleep.
a I got a good segue into this. I'll let Steph finish though.
All right, go ahead, Steph. My bad.
Done. Hey, Freeze, you go ahead, bro.
Oh, you
I'm glad
good?
I got that
Sir
off my damn chest. Yeah.
Squire Big Back the third. What the fuck, antifreeze?
You're just you got a list. You got a list, and you use it every time you come on. Now tell me if I'm not lying.
Well, who?
What?
Like you got a list of
And
names that you decide you want to put on every
That's what.
time you
Oh
come
yeah,
on
yeah,
live
yeah. I'm sitting there
because
Actually,
going
no.
every
Actually,
shit
I
is
don't.
different.
like every time is there. I'm like, what the fuck is like?
What do
I
you got
actually I
here,
don't.
bro?
I just come up with this shit on the fly. Honestly,
Oh my god.
Mm.
I really don't have a list.
Because every time you come in, like, especially like now in the live streams or the raw live streams, I hear them say the name. Like, say for instance, it'll say like Spooky join, Let's Sandy join. It literally will say Sir Squire Big Back the Third join, and I know that's him. Right? I'm like, I already know that's
Mm-mm.
antifreeze. I ain't even gotta look.
Crazy.
All right,
Bro. All right.
Mm-mm.
Speaking of antifreeze,
all right,
damn,
all right,
balls in your court, nigga.
All right.
all right.
So
Go
really,
ahead.
just mine for the week here. I guess it's sort of a semi-controversial topic, depending on who you ask. And I'm glad mostly everybody's in here, especially my Titans brethren, because you could kind of see where I'm going with this from a Titans lens a little bit. Shadur Sanders fans.
Oh my
Here we go.
god, bro.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
my
Boy,
god. Oh,
Now,
that's a whole nother
now we
topic to crash out
now
on.
we
Oh,
getting at the
so
meat
Oh,
and potatoes of
yeah,
the show.
so
ooh, dog.
Yes,
I
sir.
think
Strap
here's
in,
the thing
y'all.
now. Here's the thing.
Yes, sir.
It wasn't getting to me until this week, and I starting to think now we're getting to a point here where it's starting to get a little bit out of fucking hand. All right,
Mhm.
especially starting out with the whole Dylan Gabriel comments saying, "Oh, there's entertainers and then there's competitors," and that whole comment he made, and now you got these motherfuckers reaching out to the fucking Golden Dome, wherever the fuck they reaching from, and saying this is a diss towards Shadur.
So what?
It's
Like,
not.
what the fuck are we talking about? What are we doing here? Like, you got folks out here buying Shadur Sanders jerseys, man, talking about, oh, y'all fuck around and find out all this other shit. Like, it's like, what are we doing? We're talking about a guy, and keep in mind, part of this, now, can Shadur be a good quarterback? He probably can, all right? Not like I said, Shadur has the talent to be a very good quarterback in the league. Not this ain't really about Shadur. It's more so about his fans, okay? Because it's giving like Johnny Manziel vibes when he first came onto the scene. Ironically enough, the Browns when he first came on, giving those
Just
vibes.
without the drugs.
And part of this for us as Titans fans, where we have such an issue with this, they're talking about this dude more than the number one pick of the draft. Who, keep in mind, people forget this. And again, this is from Titans Lane. Greg knows what I'm talking about. Cam Ward was drafted. Next thing you know, there's a trade from the Jaguars, and immediately, not even like 5 minutes talking about Cam Ward, they cut him off. Don't even talk about him anymore. To move on to Travis Hunter, and then you got Mel Kiper, who went on a fucking rant for the whole damn draft, damn
Man, don't
near,
even get me started on that.
about Shadur Sanders and what a disservice it was. Like disservice, it's a disservice to fucking Cam Ward, who's the number one pick, who came up with probably the lowest odds of anybody to make it to where he was.
Mm-hmm.
And now you got all these fans, Shadur Sanders fans, just like going crazy. Like you saw how they reacted toward the preseason game when he threw
Mhm.
two touchdowns. And keep in mind, for some reason we like to forget this is against second and third stringers, y'all.
Mhm.
Second and third stringers, same second third stringers that Cam Ward playing against, Jackson Dart, all these other rookie quarterbacks.
Also, it was the Carolina Panthers third
Go
stringer.
Giants.
But hey, great game
So
for sure.
yeah, great game, but it's like y'all out here saying, "Oh man, like Shadur next up." We tried to tell y'all, "Oh, y'all gonna learn today." What are y'all fucking talking about, dog? Like y'all are damn like this is becoming damn near like a cult with this dude. It's becoming, it really is because anything he does, ESPN talks about it, Pro Football Focus talks about it, anybody you know, Skip Bayless, hell, like anybody.
No,
Anytime
no,
the
I
dude
can't
does
stand
something,
Skip right now. I can't fucking because
I I
if
never
you
could
go
stand Skip
if you go
ever.
on Skip's fucking Twitter, he literally says, "I like Cam, but I like Shador even more." I'm like, you what?
like it, like
Shador
it's
ain't
like,
even the starting quarterback, and you like him for what reason?
and like there's this
blazing
whole
ass
thing.
snake.
Yeah,
Come
there's this
on,
whole thing with
bro.
Shadur about his contract that he wanted all the rights to like his merchandise and all this other stuff. That's why he didn't get drafted. All this other shit. It's like okay, whatever the fuck ever. At the end of the day, it's still a fifth round pick. At the end of the day, he's still a fifth round pick.
Hmm.
Right.
whether you like it or not. Like this whole thing with Shadur,
It's
it's getting ridiculous. And for me, it's like a Tice fan with a guy who got the number one fucking pick in the draft. It's like, dog, what, enough is fucking enough. God damn, y'all. Enough is fucking enough. And look,
Hey,
y'all feel free to input on this because I know I ain't the only one feeling this way. Because it's like,
Mhm.
bro, it's just becoming bullshit with this dude. And it's like,
that's
I'm not even
Mhm.
mad at Shadur. It's his fucking following. This is, I don't know
that's
what's
what.
worse.
Yeah, I'm not mad at him either. Is like you said, like he isn't even the starting quarterback on his fucking team, and y'all keep promoting him like he's the fucking number one pick. Like
And
he's irrelevant at this point.
and look, here's the other part that, and I know I'm gonna be touching the topic here that kind of pisses me off a little bit. And some of this becomes a race thing, whether people want to say it or not. Some of this becomes a race thing because for me, it's like if you're a black person or a person of color and you ain't rocking with Shadur or you just call it for what it is and how you see it, people are like, oh, you ain't fucking with us, you ain't fucking with the code, you ain't fucking with us like that, you ain't fucking with Shadur. Like they just basically turn to this whole race thing where it's like you ain't supporting the brother as a quarter. I'm like, Cam Ward is a brother. What the fuck are we talking about?
Ex-
niggas like that
like,
are the problem with black
like,
people.
but they do that. they do.
Like,
They do that with Shadur. If you ain't rocking with them, they almost look at you like you an Uncle Tom or something. It is ridiculous.
well,
Like,
niggas like that ain't even real fans. Then you just over here hyping them Shadur just for Shadur. Like, bro, he wasn't even that. I won't say he was. I won't say he was like good, like bad at Colorado, but he wasn't that
but
great. He was
you know what? It's
decent.
funny you say that. I got the stats right in front of me.
Oh, that's
Shadur,
crazy.
yeah, Shadur Sanders. He passed for 4,134 yards, 37 touchdowns, also threw interceptions. Had a QBR of 75.5. All right. Cam Ward stats: 67.2% of the passes, 4,313 yards, 39 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Had a QBR rating of 88.7. Only
Was
behind
that
Will Howard. Was a Heisman finalist. Set records at Miami.
season or career?
No, this season. I'm comparing. I compared
No, just
their
season. Correct
past
season.
seasons. Yeah, their past
Okay,
seasons.
just making sure.
Shadur 94, Cam Ward 10-3, and damn near Cam Ward and them they should have went undefeated if they would have lost to Syracuse and who else they got Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech.
They would have went to the playoffs.
They
mhm.
should have kneeled, bro.
So it's like for me, it's just like what are we doing, dog? It's like we got other black quarterbacks in the league. You got Lamar Jackson, dog, doing his thing. Fucking MVP. Jalen Hurts. Like, and hell, I'm counting Patrick Mahomes because he a person of color too. Like I said, he
No, yeah,
mixed. So
yeah.
yeah,
You got
so
you.
like, dog, we got quarterbacks
Count.
of color doing well. But you talking
Mind
about we
you,
walking with Shadur?
nobody was talking about Patrick Mahomes like that either. Like, mind you, he wasn't a number one
You're right.
pick, but nobody saw Patrick Mahomes coming. Nobody.
He
And it's
fucking
the same. It's the same with Josh Allen when they drafted him because I know Bills fans were pissed off. They didn't expect that.
dog. I have
Like
never
Hey,
seen a
yeah, yeah.
quarterback.
especially with Patty, especially with Patrick Mahomes.
I'm just saying, I've never seen a quarterback so gassed up for a fifth round pick ever, dog. It's fucking wild.
Like him being a fifth round pick. It like listen, him being a fifth round pick is a detriment to him because if they do trade him, it's not like he gonna make a
Yeah,
lot of
get better,
money.
yeah.
Like it's not like he's just gonna magically get a like even better contract. No, he's still gonna be under that fifth round pick rookie contract.
Yeah,
Like, dog, look, Cam Ward, they were trying to trade for Cam Ward. There's a difference. People was actually trying to trade for Cam Ward.
No,
Because
the
Cam Ward,
Giants were begging. The Giants were begging us to trade. Ain't that right, Lynn? Y'all, your GM was begging. Like he called last minute before we even picked. It's on camera. He called Borgones. He was like, "So you still gonna make the pick at number one?" I guarantee you, Borgones was like, "Yes, we are. Yes."
I,
so,
I
so
bet
yeah,
y'all. I
like,
bet y'all had a. offer like a serious case of offers for him for that number one pick, but
Oh yeah,
Titans needed it worse. I'll just say that.
yes we did.
Yeah.
We
So
need because if Cam Ward is what we believe he is going to be, oh we're going from small market to I wouldn't
Medium
say
market.
big market. I wouldn't say big market like right away, but at least we'll be up there. We'll be up
You'll be
there.
in you'll be in playoff competition,
and yeah, here's
playoff
my
talks.
thing also with Cam and Shadur fans. Look, y'all be good. If y'all a Shadur fan, hey, more power to you. Y'all get mad at me when I want to. I
And I
think Cam's
like
more of a
Shador.
yeah. I
I
do too.
like Shador.
I do
He's
too.
just the
Mhm.
premise of him being coddled like this
The
for
best thing
what?
since sliced bread.
Yeah, but my
That's the
thing is
problem.
like, I think Cam is more of a dog than Shadur.
Oh, he is because the fact that he pushed Jeffrey Simmons of all people, he got into a scuffle with Big Jeff,
Yeah,
yesterday.
that's a sign of fearlessness, and that's a good thing to look at.
So yeah, like Shadur fan,
Yeah,
like dog, it's just getting ridiculous, man. Y'all need to chill the fuck out, dog, for real. Like seriously, just y'all need to calm the fuck down, bro.
and
Like
on a note for what Greg was talking about, Cam Ward literally came up from nothing.
Exactly.
Literally, literally started and finished high school as a zero star. Normally, that's one of those things where you just pack it up and you go to McDonald's, put the fries in the bag. He didn't put the fries in the bag. He picked up the ball and he kept hooping. He kept grinding, and it's really a story that I'm just so much impressed with because not a lot of people can get out of that and become the number one pick and just well deserved too. Because I'm seeing this dude at Miami, I'm like, that's a Heisman quarterback. Like it's crazy.
yeah,
And
so
also is like this last thing, but y'all know who Greg Costle is, right?
yeah,
I've heard of the name.
He's like a senior producer for the NFL film.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
He got to interview Cam Ward, and the first thing that Cam Ward said when he started talking to him, he asked him, "What do I need to do to get better?"
Mm.
That's the first thing he asked him was, where am I lacking at?" That's 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 humbleness right there.
Mhm.
He knows how he got there, and he knows that in order to be successful, he's got to keep working the same way. He
Exactly.
don't change shit.
When I heard Greg Costle say that that's what he asked him, that's the first thing Cam Ward asked him. I was like, oh yeah, oh yeah.
it's like this. The
It
more I
might not be
hear,
this year. It might
yeah,
not be this year, but the next year. Oh, oh, I
it's like the
can't wait.
more I hear about Cam, it's like it just makes it harder to not love him as like your quarterback, or it's like I can say it's just something different with him, man. You can tell there's just something different.
Mm-hmm.
I'm, I
Like
mean,
he
if
got
that don't do
it.
anything for you,
He
I
got it.
actually if that don't do anything for you, I actually seen bro leading team huddle meets.
Mm-hmm.
Like
He's doing it now with us.
he's already ready to be a leader. That's somebody you want for a franchise player.
Mhm.
So like Jalen said, like Jalen in the comments said, I think we all want Shadur to succeed. Nobody wants him to fail or wish
Right,
any ill
Mhm.
will on him.
Like
It's
right.
to be
just the
honest with you,
fucking fans, man.
I want him to be starting over Joe Flacco. But
Dog, it's like Taylor Swift fans, dog. It's just to a point like, damn, chill the fuck out, y'all.
Not the
but
Taylor
hey,
Swift
For no
fans.
reason.
Taylor Swift was spitting some football knowledge on that New Heights podcast.
Well,
Hey,
she had two
she
or three
actually
years
Bruh.
to learn some shit.
hey
Come
Hey,
on,
like
bro. You dated a nigga that long, you ain't gonna pick up some stuff.
oh she was spitting some
She's
football knowledge. I was like, wait a
Hey,
minute.
she turned to wifey material real quick, dog.
listen,
That's a lot.
listen,
That's what the quotation.
I was
listen.
like,
If it happens that way, then all
Quotations,
the
bro.
power to him. All I'm gonna
she
say
called
is
out Travis
Travis
Kelsey on
Kelsey.
that podcast. I was like, ain't no way she called him out like that. She was like, Patrick. Like she was sitting there talking to Patrick Mahomes. And I was like, Why are you throwing it to Travis? You should have threw it to this spot over here. Like, and she gave a detailed reason why Patrick Mahomes should have not thrown it to Travis.
Oh
I was
yeah, she
like,
getting that ring on that finger. She
I
was
was
talking
like,
about she
oh
be
my
making
god.
sandwiches for the dude for practice and shit. I said, God damn. I said, oh, what the?
You mean to
Hey,
tell me
Mm-mm.
this bitch? You mean to tell me this
If
bitch
you find
watching film?
yourself, hey Jake, back up.
You mean to tell me this bitch is watching film?
yes, she is watching film.
Oh yeah, yeah.
She gave the whole
All right,
detailed scheme.
okay. That
She
changes.
looked at
She
she
watched
looked
material
at
already.
that clip. She
That
looked at one
changes a
play.
lot. That changes. It's one thing to know terms and just spit them out there and be like, "Oh yeah, I know things. I know terms. I can get along." She's studying film though.
Yes, that's what
If she
I
starts
Oh
said.
naming
yeah,
the,
Jay, she
if
getting
she
that ring
starts,
on that finger. She getting
if,
that
if she
ring.
if she would have started naming out the coverages and defense, I'm like, what ring do you want? What size are you, baby?
She
She did
probably
it.
will, bro. She watching film. She will. Shit.
She dated an offensive player, learning about defensive schemes. Yeah, Travis doing something to her, right?
Oh yeah,
Because
he. Hey,
I was
hey.
like,
I
when she
guarantee you,
went
in
over
six
that
months,
whole play,
that ring gonna be on that finger. I
when she
guarantee
went
it,
over that whole play, I was like, she
bro.
watched
Slim.
that one play and got every single terminology completely right, and also pointed out how Patrick Mahomes could have made an even better play if he would have not thrown it to Travis.
No, when I'm talking about
It's
she,
like,
like they sound like actual husband and wife on that shit. That
yeah,
shit
they do.
crazy, dog.
You know,
That
you know
shit is
what?
fucking crazy.
I was hella concerned when Travis started looking less and less black than he looked already. But hey, if he can if Travis can retire with a football wife and continue watching football and enjoying
Not only
football
a
with
football
somebody he
wife.
loves, the rest of for the rest of however it fucking takes for the rest of however long it fucking takes, then hey, he's got it.
Yep, he does.
You got it, Travis. Hey
And
man,
it's not just any regular, football wife. It's Taylor Swift.
I was to say there's a whole fan base, and boy, that
But
fan
like I
base.
said, I only think it's really it's like
That's the only
I don't
bad.
think I have a
That's the only
problem with
bad.
Taylor the person. It's the fucking fans, dog.
Mm.
Yeah,
It's
that's the
again, it's
only
the
bad
fucking
thing out of that
it's the
because them
fans,
niggas
dog.
are crazy and
Mm.
stink. And trust
Hey,
me,
since
I could go on. I could
Like,
go
did
on
yeah,
you
because
see
hey,
how many
since
viewers that they had during the New Heights podcast? They had over 1 million viewers on that
I'm not.
podcast, and it was just
Sadly,
because Taylor Swift.
that is incredible, but sadly, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah, half of
it's
them are
still
Taylor.
incredible.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
yeah,
since we're on the topic of football, hey, real quick, Colts, the fuck we doing, man?
Oh, Dave.
Oh,
The fuck
you
are we
said
doing,
who?
man?
listen, there's a lot. There's a lot of
That's the
situations.
right decision, by the way. Daniel Jones
It
is the right
it
decision.
unfortunately is the right
Oh
For
decision,
y'all,
man.
for y'all.
but
No, it's the right, like,
why
them
is so?
picking Daniel Jones. Like,
Oh
the
mid.
Colts will actually be
Mid.
decent with Daniel Jones. They'll
Mid.
be decent. They will
Mid.
actually be decent.
They'll be better than they were with Anthony Richardson.
Look, Garen, hey,
That's all I'll say.
hey, look, if they go back to
Bro,
AR-15,
bro
they are
has
trying to
no
tank
scope.
for Arch Manning.
But
They are trying
would
Yep.
y'all say
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd
yeah,
say
Andy
so.
that they, but would y'all say that they gave up on AR too soon?
No,
Yes,
no,
I
I'm
do.
not.
But at
Oh,
the
I
same
knew
time,
the
but at the
injury.
same
I
time,
knew they were going to. I knew
no,
they were going to.
here's why I say yes. One, you shouldn't have drafted him that high. Two, you should have figured out he was a backup a long time ago. So you should have stuck him there and let him develop rather than put him in the spotlight and yeah, rather than put him up in the spotlight and all that and watch people fail and just watch him put up these bad numbers to the point where he's not going to have a lot of value. He's gonna have to pull a Geno and immediately get better,
Not
and
the
that's so
Geno, bro.
unfortunate. No, that's a compliment because Geno actually got fucking better, and it's actually
Yes, he
something to
did.
admire.
Mm.
And
I
So
knew they weren't. I knew they
but yeah,
weren't going to continue with him
you
after
mean,
what they did last year when they
oh,
benched him.
absolutely.
hey, look,
I
if Buzzer,
knew they weren't going to continue with him after that.
look, if Buzzer
Mm.
proves the point that their GM Chris Ballard is overrated as a motherfucker,
Oh,
proves the
I'm
point.
I'm
Yeah,
honestly surprised he hadn't been fired yet. I'm honestly surprised.
Man, look, look, they would come on. Oh, we got Chris Bauer. We're about to be do. How's that working out for y'all?
Well, now that old Jim Irsay is gone,
Mm-hmm.
this is his last year for sure.
Oh, Colts fans so sick
Yeah.
of this dude. They are so sick of it.
Oh, they won't say it. They won't say
Hey,
it to us, but we know. Oh, we know.
Oh yeah. Oh
hey, in,
yeah.
in
So
the
and
name in the name of taking for Arch, bro. This Colts about to get their next Peyton Manning part.
Nah, oh my, if they tank again, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. I'm
If
like,
they
y'all
get
can't do
if they
shit else.
get Arch, if they get
Y'all don't know how to do shit else but tank.
They
oh
don't know how to on to a franchise quarterback. Granted, it's not hard. It's hard to
No,
find.
you know what? No, that's why I said, that's why I told Coach fan, y'all deserve everything y'all did for the way y'all treated Andrew Luck on the way out. Y'all deserve every
I'm
fucking
glad they
bit of
did
karma y'all
because
get.
Should have. Well, I
I
don't
couldn't stand
understand.
Andrew Luck. I couldn't
I,
stand his bitch ass.
I
Fuck
don't
Andrew Luck.
understand.
I couldn't stand it, but
And
I
this is with the
respected him.
Colts, the
Yeah.
Panthers, and any other quarterback that was like drafted in the 2010s. I don't
No,
understand why they didn't get these people a line. If Andrew Luck had a good line, he'd
If
still
they
be playing right
if
now.
he had
no,
the line that they got now,
Oh yeah,
no.
I
This
mean,
one,
if he had the line
but
that
look, no, this
they
one
got
get me
now,
out
why did
though.
it take him so long though?
But look, I respected Andrew Luck. Yeah, I didn't like him because he whooped our ass and shit, but I respected him.
Understandable.
And for Colts fans to treat him after he didn't even get the chance to make his own announcement about retirement and why he was, and they fucking knew why he was retiring, and you still had the nerve to boo him? Nah, bro, I can't feel sorry for
That,
y'all.
that
Y'all deserve every
yeah,
bit of
no,
karma y'all get. I can't feel bad for y'all. Because y'all
that
had a
that
franchise quarterback and y'all did him dirty. Your GM did him dirty.
Colts them fans were just like dumb and
So
drunk
no, I
over
don't feel
that.
sorry. I don't feel bad for Colts fans. Y'all deserve every bit of karma y'all get.
It just yeah, it was if they just understood that what Andrew Luck needed to keep him from getting injured, like niggas, I hated it the fact that when Andrew Luck retired. Granted, I mean y'all probably had a different type of hate playing because y'all were in the division, bro. It was a fucking stress. It was a fucking stress fest when the Panthers played the Colts, bro. Like it was always close. I remember the fucking was it single overtime? I think it was single overtime, bro. Andrew Luck was out here hooping and like making them comeback shits like primetime Peyton, and I'm like, oh fuck. So I understand that. I understand how y'all feel about Andrew Luck and a bunch of other people, but like you said, man, Colts should have been grateful what they had because they really took that for granted.
you
And
know
the
you know what's
owners and general manager, yeah, you can go fuck yourself for not respecting Andrew
hey
Luck.
real quick, Jay, to add on to what you said.
No, yeah, go ahead.
The same situation that happened with Andrew Luck is about to happen with fucking Joe Burrow.
A better
Ooh,
time. And
Because look,
you're probably right.
yeah,
yeah.
bro. Oh my
because
god,
it's
dog.
because instead of drafting what y'all needed to draft it, because y'all didn't draft shit aside from getting what's his name from A&M. You don't pay your
Oh,
fucking edge
Shamar.
rusher. Yeah, Shamar. You don't sign your rookie because you put some bullshit in his contract, right? And then finally he signed it.
Hey,
You don't get your franchise quarterback on O line. Did you not see what happened last night, bro?
hey, Spooky. You know what's
Hey,
funny? You say that.
after year two, they
I'll
should
say
have been
this.
paying out of pocket for an
I'll
offensive
say
tackle.
this. I'll say this. If he gets hurt this season, God forbid, knock on wood,
Please,
that he gets hurt all
boy,
season,
that Duke is balling.
this is gonna fall on them because he has no O line help.
Hey, Spooky. You know who else? And I guarantee. And look, this fan base. I know they say it because we're Titans fans, but they won't say it because I know they won't say it. C.J. Stroud.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes,
Houston fans won't
yes.
admit it, and yes, I'm including our fellow Houston Texanian fans, Houston Texas fans over in ITC
Mm,
and other types of Texas fans. They won't acknowledge that because I asked them. I tried to ask this question: who is protecting C.J. Stroud? Seriously,
that is a great question.
Hey,
Like
bro, it's a,
y'all hated Larry Tunsil because of damn false starts, but
he,
he was
but
he was
he was
only
your
the block.
best
He was the only
offensive
blocker y'all
lineman.
had.
Yeah,
And where
yeah,
did he
he was the
go?
best. He was the best lineman you
He
had
went to
over there.
Washington.
And granted, he wasn't the best player, but he was the best y'all had.
exactly.
Hmm And Greg, what they do in the draft this year?
Not a damn thing yet.
They
They,
didn't do
they
shit.
traded out of the
Not a
first
damn
round.
thing at lineman. They didn't get a
When they
lineman
came,
until like the fifth
when they
round.
came, when it came time for them to pick in the first round, what they do? They traded their pick to who?
They traded to the Rams. Or was the Rams or the Falcons? I can't remember.
No, it was the Giants. And who did they draft?
Giants. Yeah. And they picked Jackson. They picked up.
Fuck you, Lynn.
Still,
But look,
I still don't understand that.
I'll just say this: if Joe Burrow ends up getting hurt this season, God forbid that he does, it falls on that organization, coaching, and whoever hell signs these fucking players. Like, bro, is it that hard to build an O line for your QB? I mean, granted, they were in the Super Bowl of what, 4 years ago?
Yes, 21.
I hate to say I don't want to wish injury on a player.
Like,
But
come
I
on, bro.
I have this feeling that CJ Stroud's going to get hurt this season. I'm just saying, like, because the way that O line is set up, he's gonna get hurt.
Dude, that's the one. And I'm telling you, on Houston radio, that's the one question having.
And if you do me a favor and pull up the O line for Houston real quick.
Okay,
But-
yeah.
And look, coming from a
Oh, I
team
know,
that,
Suki, I
like
know.
I said, for 10 fucking years we had Cam Newton. Couldn't find anybody to protect him. Didn't have any fucking skill positions that was good enough for him. He made do with that. Couldn't protect Cam Newton. And we finally get somebody finally clicked with. It finally clicked with somebody to actually go out and get an offensive line.
It's
And
like
we did that.
Mhm.
So
It's like
I don't know,
it's like what I said. It's like what I said 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Imagine if Joe Burrow had the same O line that Kansas City has, Philly, or whatever other teams have this great O line.
So yeah, I got it pulled up here. I just
the,
went on
the Bengals would be the
depth chart.
dynasty and not the
Chiefs.
Yeah, the
Right.
Bengals would be the dynasty.
Go ahead, Freeze.
I'd be on that dynasty.
All
Sorry.
right. So
Burns
yeah, I went on
would-
ESPN look for their depth chart. So right now, projected depth chart for the Texans this season at left tackle, you got Cam Robinson, left guard Laken Tomlinson, center
that
Jake
is.
Andrews, right guard Titus Howard, and
I
right
don't know.
That's the only
tackle.
one I know. That's the
Yeah, the right
only
tackle
one
is
I
their
know.
rookie Ariante Ursay from Minnesota.
Oh, what was it? Fifth round?
Now,
No,
what
he
I
went
go do
second round.
is
Second round.
Oh,
Yeah,
second round.
now pull up the schedule real quick. I'll be right back.
Oh, their
Oh,
schedule is tough. Like they got the first.
Oh yeah, no, the schedule.
They got the first of the division.
I know their schedule is
Yeah, so all right, yeah, regular season. All right. Yeah, first game, Sunday, against the Rams, week 1.
That's
Tampa
gonna be
Bay,
tough.
week 2. Jacksonville, week 3. Tennessee, week 4. Baltimore, week 5.
That defense.
Bye
Oh,
week.
fuck.
Seattle,
They face all
7.
the defenses. They playing
San
all the
Francisco,
defenses.
week 8. Jacksonville,
Oh.
Tennessee, Buffalo, week 12. Indianapolis,
Hold on.
which also got a defensive line. Kansas City, week 14. Arizona, Raiders. Yeah, then Chargers and Chargers, yeah.
So yeah, like Spooky
Some-
said, they're gonna get CJ killed out there.
Dog.
And Freeze. Who are the first 5 teams they play this year?
All right, first 5. Rams, week 1. Tampa Bay, week 2. Jacksonville, week 3. Titans, week 4. And Jacksonville, week 5.
Okay.
Like,
Out of those 5
Jacksonville,
teams, which of those teams blitz like crazy?
Rams and
There's
Tampa Bay
three.
for sure.
Rams blitz like Sean McVay blitzes all the time.
And Baltimore.
Ti-
Right.
Titans
Baltimore.
blitz too, in Baltimore.
Jacksonville low key got some players on there.
They got
low-key
what's
some
his name,
people on the
Jalen.
The only
Jalen-
team that the Texans
no,
should
no.
be worried about
Walker.
are the Bucks. Because Todd Bowles likes to blitz like fucking crazy. Trust me, I know.
No, you're right. Yeah, coming from a
Baltimore
fan that has the same division in that team, Todd Bowles blitzes like crazy.
I can say that because that's our weakness. This is coming from an Eagles fan. That's our weakness. Like the whole time, like when we played them last year, when they were lined up, I'm like, yep, the blitz is coming.
Yeah, but Baltimore, they got one hell of a rotation. And they just drafted Mike Green from Marshall, too.
Mike Green and what's the dude name? Malachi Starks that
Oh.
go to the backfield.
And Rams has always got Rams always got a pass rush.
It was
Yeah,
either
that
good,
Rams have always
man.
been like that. Oh,
It was
their front seven has always been like that.
yeah,
Ooh, we
man.
yes.
It was
Ooh.
yeah. It was for us. It was either gonna be Makuba or Eli Starks that gets drafted for us. But anyways, yeah. If any one of these quarterbacks get hurt this season, God forbid that they will, it's on management.
They need to be held accountable for real. I
Yeah,
hope,
see, and
And the,
like you
and
said, I hope it doesn't get to that way. But in the worst case scenario, they need to be immediately held accountable
Mhm.
because
Right
we're done
now,
with this back and forth with fans and players and blowouts and shit. It's the front office. Hold them
I
accountable.
just,
back to not being here.
you know what's crazy too? Like right now, there's no time left. Like there ain't nobody out on the market to go get. So they're gonna have
No,
to depend on what they have on their roster to step up and be like, fuck it. It's basically what Jerry Jones is doing right now with Dallas. Half of their defense is gone and their O line. So right now, Jerry don't want to pay to go get players from other teams to keep building on that roster. He's just saying, you know what, fuck it. We're just gonna go see what the depth chart has in our roster. We drafted some shitty picks because fuck it, right? And what look, Dallas been shit for years.
and I hope Dak don't get hurt either because they're
Yeah.
basically rebuilding their line and
And at some point down the line, Joe Burrow decides to leave and has a team around him that actually blocks. He's winning fucking Super Bowls, bro.
yeah,
Who?
yeah. Joe
Hey
Bird,
man, I tell you
Jo-
what, man, Jacksonville. Hey man, you got Josh Allen too, man, against oh my gosh, against Cam Robinson. Ooh, we.
yeah.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah.
Ooh, Eric
Remember they?
Armstead.
Yeah,
Hey,
Ooh,
also
Trayvon
remember they got Jalen Walker.
Mm.
No, that's the Falcons. They got Travion Walker on
Yeah,
Jacksonville.
I
that's
knew it
his
was
name,
Walker.
Trayvon Walker. That's his
Trevion.
name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Trayvon
knew it
Walker.
was
Yeah,
Walker. I knew it was
Hey,
Walker.
real
yeah. They
quick,
they got
to
they
the
got
Houston
Trayvon
fans.
Walker. Hey, I'm telling you, the Texans O
Ooh,
line will be tested. They
Hey,
will
Craig.
be tested.
Hey, real quick. Hey, to the Texans
No.
fans in the chat, if there are any, thank you for John Mechie, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
yeah, I just and like I said, I remember when I asked the question too. I wasn't even doing it to really talk shit. I was being legitimate and asking, dog, y'all had the same situation with Derek Carr. Why are y'all
Hmm.
recircling the wagon with that shit, dog?
Because they greedy, bro. That's why.
See, this is why I like that Bam is a Texans fan because he can see objectively that
Yeah, Bam do, yeah.
the Texans O line is going to be an issue for them this year.
Hmm.
Bro,
Hmm.
Houston radio stations,
Anybody
that's
with a
the one
functioning
thing they been
brain can
asking
see that.
about. That's been the number one question. I've been listening to them.
Hmm.
They've been talking about the O line.
Yeah,
They are
they
worried
definitely
about
have,
it. They are worried as shit.
Unless
Mm,
unless they pick
and
up
that's the
someone,
problem. And that's the
unless they
problem,
pick up someone before the trade deadline in what is it,
Hey,
October or
look,
November?
I
brother.
tell you what.
I doubt it, bro. Most of the really, really, really good defensive line. Let's just no. Let me dive that down. Most of the above average, if not all the above average offensive linemen are already gone and or locked in.
Hey, I tell you what.
You'll be lucky to find a decent one, a a,
Hey,
a fair one.
Hmm.
I tell you what. The, the Texans are better be glad they're not playing the NFC East this year. They better be glad.
Yeah.
Because between the Giants, Eagles alone,
No,
no, just the
The,
Eagles
the,
by
the,
themselves.
the,
Like,
the,
dog.
no,
the
but the
Eagles,
Giants, bro,
the
Lynn,
Eagles,
look, Lynn, no, bro, that pass rush the
he's some.
Giants got is lethal.
Oh yeah, it is.
hey, for us,
If they
hey,
somehow get around the Eagles, they got the Commanders,
and I know I shit on Washington a lot, but hey,
and then they got
Washington got a
Abdul
good
and
pass rush
Yeah,
too.
David
Oh yeah,
Bell.
Washington. I
Washington,
forgot about the
they got
Commanders. God damn.
yeah, Washington.
They
Washington got a
got
squad.
what's his name? They got what's his name from Seattle in the trade last year.
Yup.
Yeah.
I know exactly
Bro,
what you're talking about.
if the Texans would have
I
played
can't
the NFC
remember his
East
name.
this year, oh my gosh.
That O line would be in pieces, bro. Trust me.
Oh, oh boy, they're so glad this year.
And they're out
especially,
here
hey,
getting
especially,
come.
especially with the line of linebackers that we have, bro.
Hmm.
GG's.
Yeah, Commanders, Giants, and Eagles. Oh my God. Woo.
bro, we got Zach Bond, Kobe D, and Jahal Campbell, bro.
But
GG's,
Giants
here,
front,
bro.
here's the
Giant
thing
front
though.
seven alone.
Here's the thing though. They still they still got that O line has to go up against the AFC West and the NFC West. So think about that. Look at
Oh
the
yeah,
defenses that are in the
defense.
NFC and AFC West.
Yeah,
Ooh,
defense city, boy.
GG's, bro.
Chargers. Ooh,
Bro, Mason,
Raiders. Ooh,
bro, think about the
Hey,
pass
and
rushers, dog.
bro,
Oh my god,
Greg, and
Chiefs.
Spagnola, the Chiefs defense blitz like crazy, bro.
Yes, and they got Chris fucking Jones. like
bro, you got the
And they
Raiders
got
with Matt
Karlaftis.
He's
Crosby,
got. You gotta go out there and play the fucking Broncos, who's always been on defense on that defensive
bro.
timing.
Bro,
And
I've
but
been
San
telling people
Francisco,
at
say what
work,
you want.
bro.
they
They
gonna
still
see
got Fred Warner.
firsthand. They gonna see
Jay,
firsthand after we play the Broncos. They're going. Them Texas fans gonna be sitting there going,
Bro,
I
Seattle,
don't,
bro.
I
Jay,
don't,
I've been
I don't,
telling
I
people,
don't, I don't want to play the Broncos.
bro, I've been
I don't
telling
want to play the
people,
Broncos.
bro, I've been telling people, and I've told y'all, bro, keep your eyes on Denver, bro. They got a squad.
We know.
Hey,
Oh
bro,
no, we
hey,
know. We
look,
know.
Oh, I
They got
know.
a
Their
Oh, I
squad,
know.
bro.
offense is
Trust
so
and believe.
building too.
When I saw that
Their
we had the
defense,
Broncos first, when I
Their
saw we
defense.
had the Broncos first, I was like, why are we playing the fucking Broncos as
hey,
our
bro,
fucking first game?
hey, bro.
That's
Seattle's
Cam.
defense,
That's Cam's
dog,
ultimate
with
test.
Mike McDonald, bro. Oh my gosh,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
mm-mm,
they got a 6'4" cornerback. Who's a fucking all
Hell yeah.
pro,
mm-mm.
dog.
Where did they
That
get that nigga
Broncos,
from?
that Broncos defense is scary, bro.
It
It is.
is.
It
Trust
And
is.
we
me,
gotta
I
play
know.
them this year, bro. The Eagles gotta play them this year, bro.
Woo.
Bro.
And Dallas, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not even worried about
Jesus.
Cam winning that fucking game. I just want him to show well.
But see now,
Ooh.
antifreeze. I know it's gonna be one of them games. Well, if we pull it out,
Hey,
that
I'm talking shit.
means
I'm talking shit the
oh
whole night. I'm talking shit the
oh
That
whole
needs to
day.
be talked. That
if
needs
we
to be
beat the
talked.
Broncos,
I'm
oh
talking shit the whole day. I don't care.
That needs to
Mm-mm.
be talked out on a lot of media and not just saying on that scene saying, oh, the Broncos, what's happened to the Broncos. No, they need to talk about how well Cam did.
oh, but
Mm-hmm.
And that's me
but
saying
see,
that as a football
hey,
fan.
that's the thing about the Titans. It's always what the other team did wrong instead of what we did right. It never
Bro,
fails.
So stupid.
Greg, even if y'all lose and Cam still look good in that game, that's a win, regardless.
Oh, it is.
Because y'all can lose by
It is.
3 or by a touchdown, and he could have thrown 3 touchdowns for like 345 or some shit.
Hmm.
That would
You
be
know,
crazy. Damn a loss. I mean, yeah, win a loss.
I
That would
don't
be
have the
crazy.
script, but if that happened, fucking touche.
Hey, look, for my fellow Bears brethren, man. Hey, is Cam already on the hot seat? Cause goddamn, bro, they put this. Yo, is he on the
You
hot
said
seat?
what, ain't freeze?
Who?
Is Cam Wills? Hey, is Cam Williams on the hot seat this year? Goddamn,
Cam Wills?
Cale Williams. Cale Williams.
Oh,
Nah,
Caleb. I didn't hear.
nah, he know. Nah,
This is year 2.
I said that.
I don't know, because it just seems, I don't know, it just seems like there's a dialogue around Caleb, man. Like, you got some Bear fans that are with him, and some are not. Like, they just like, we don't fucking know.
Are they homophobic?
Yeah, he not on the hot seat this year.
What?
But if he don't do
Jay.
shit this year, he will.
Okay, hold on. Let me preface it. It's more like, okay, you got the setup, you got the weapons, you got the coach,
You got the O line.
you got the O line, Caleb. You got to
They
make
built.
shit
They
happen.
built well.
That's kind of where it's at, you know.
They built well around Caleb. So
Because I asked a fellow script writer or Jebediah, I don't know, man. What the fuck you want to? I don't know.
Jebediah.
Hey, like,
that
No,
hey,
no,
like,
Mr.
like Jay
Yeager.
said,
Mr.
Mr.
Yeager.
Yeager.
That's
Mr.
it, Mr.
Yeager.
Yeager.
like Jay said, they built well around him. We just gotta see what it's gonna correlate to when the season starts, though.
So it's not a hot
Mm.
seat. It's more of a QB watch. Like he's
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
on
yeah,
he's
yeah.
on watch.
And he gotta prove himself this year.
Yeah.
It's basically win now mode almost damn near. It's like you got to get to the
Yeah,
playoffs.
yeah, he gotta prove himself this year.
Because like what I mean, Yeah, other than the Lions, I mean, y'all pretty much. I mean, yeah.
Mm. Steph, would
Yeah.
you say that Caleb is will you think Caleb will be inconsistent this year, regardless of the pieces that he has around him?
You said what?
I said,
You said what?
despite
School?
despite Caleb, right? He has the O line, he has the coach, he has the weapons, right? Would you say that he'll still be somewhat inconsistent?
Mm,
We shall see.
Mm,
We gonna see this shit.
I don't think he'll
I'm
be
not gonna
as
say. I ain't gonna sit
inconsistent.
here and say. Yeah, I ain't gonna sit here and say he ain't gonna be as inconsistent as he was last year. But it's gonna be some times where he's not gonna be consistent all the time. But he's
mm,
not gonna be as inconsistent as he was last
What you're looking for is growth from last year.
yes.
Because
mm-hmm,
anybody coming into their rookie season, they're gonna hit a wall. It's an inevitable wall that you hit because you're playing up against damn near not no pun intended titans of people, and them Jones. Let me tell you something. They run through people like Mack trucks.
Hmm.
uh-huh,
So you got linebackers, you got edge rushers, you got them dudes coming after rookie quarterbacks faster than college. Most will get spooked,
mm-hmm.
but the strong survive. Caleb
You
looks
gotta
like a
tell,
dude that can
mm,
survive, but we'll
yeah,
see.
I mean, he did get
year. Right.
sacked. He did get sacked over 60 times. So I'm not a bad.
Yeah, Brett.
He's pretty
Yeah,
tough.
Brett got
Yeah.
sacked 53 times, but you know.
mm,
But
Too many
yeah,
times to count. Shit.
ways up.
Man, why did that just pop in my brain? Okay,
We
well, we can
shit.
say that for another week. We can
I'm
say that
going.
topic for another week.
I'm going.
Okay.
I'm going damn near into every game. I was and they're going into every game last year. Like, well, I wonder how many times Caleb finna get sacked today.
Well, with the offensive line y'all got, hopefully you won't have to keep
That's what
count.
pissed me off again about that damn game we had against the Bears. Like that shit pissed me the fuck off. Like, how the fuck do you lose
Bro,
after?
Oh, frankly,
bro,
I was shocked y'all
the
lost.
fact
I
that
was
every
like,
time I think of that game, it's just fucking people posting pictures of Will Levis just fucking holding his head, like doing the, just praying to the heavens on his knees and shit. Like I'm just like,
did y'all get blown out that game?
No,
no, they were up,
no, we were
They
up,
won a
and
Will
the
comeback.
Bears
Levis.
made a
no,
defensive
Oh my
it
comeback.
was
god,
it
dog.
was 17 to what 3 or 0 or something like that.
Yes.
Something like that, yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
Oh
and
yeah, I remember you were talking mad shit. I remember.
And
And
then,
then
nah,
shit
yeah, I do remember
got
because I told Greg, I was like, Greg, I said, wait a minute, I'll tell you to slow down. Like, let's wait till the game is
you
over.
couldn't stop the jinx in
Because
time.
I would get, I don't know, bro. I was like, damn, bro, I don't want to celebrate too early because something, I'm scared. That's why I
He
held
knew.
off. And
He
You
then
knew.
felt
lo and
a
behold, motherfucking Mayo boy himself fucking just throws the damn ball directly to the quarterback. He, bro, he didn't even throw it to the receiver. He literally threw it to the cornerback.
He did.
Like
he
he
didn't.
ran the route. The
He didn't
cornerback
see him.
ran the route better than our fucking receiver.
He didn't see him,
And
bro.
then
He
this
thought he
dude just,
saw his guy.
oh, and then he just gets on the knees and just fucking just, bro.
Because it's one of those
He has
things
the
where you
fucking
throw the
knees.
ball,
He's a
and
whole
as
ass
soon as the
knee,
ball
bro.
leaves your hand, you know you fucked up. He's like, I done
You know
fell
what?
out to
I
my
don't
Let's
I
stop
don't
talking about it.
knees.
Because the more I talk about it, the more I get pissed off about it. The
Yeah.
more I talk about it, the more
All
I
right.
get pissed off about
All right.
and
Anybody else got something to crash out over?
the one last thing is that about that game is as we're proceeding to lose, I couldn't stand being in the ITC chat. I couldn't. I was just like, well, here we go.
Blame Devin.
Here
it.
we fucking go.
Um, I don't know. I guess as far as another topic, I don't know. Maybe I want to table this for next week. We maybe just see
Yeah.
how this week's Friday
Man,
Night SmackDown goes. Because lately, ugh, it just been ugh, ugh.
yeah.
man, I got
Let's
some.
just see how this week goes, and maybe we could crash out about how
Yeah, because
SmackDown is
SmackDown
doing.
hadn't been as,
It's been
Now
pretty
Ass.
SmackDown's
mid.
been ass.
It's been pretty mid. It's been like
Honey baked
they haven't
it's
been.
nowhere
ham
near
ass.
what's going on Raw. Raw has been
it's night and day. Yeah,
Yeah.
Raw has been putting belt to ass on SmackDown,
SmackDown has been honey baked
Hell
ham
yeah.
ass.
like it's the
bro.
reverse of what it used to be.
I'll just say this, yeah, facts. Not having Cody on there, not having Randy on there. Who else is fucking? I'll say Drew. No, yeah, having those two people is killing your show, bro.
Like the fact that Brock Lesnar has not shown up.
Oh, and the fact that they keep rolling out Logan Paul every week.
Bro,
Uh,
like, hold on, bro. You got all these mid card guys like Carmelo and all these other people. Like, what was the fucking point of calling these motherfuckers up? What
that's
was
what I'm
the
saying. Like
fucking
you
the
you
point?
brought you brought back Brock. Then all of a sudden you not showing like who you just said. And I'm just like,
It's like
Dog,
this.
keep,
I
we
think.
don't.
dog,
SmackDown is the perfect time to build those stories.
dog, and then
Yeah.
Jade. Like, they gotta use Jade. Like, I wish they fucking would. Oh my god,
No, they're not. It's a little concerning in fact because I don't see whatever people are saying that she hasn't improved or she's still not good. Like
No.
it's a work in progress and it's an uptrend. It's not like she hasn't done this before. I mean, but it's like at the same time they're really I really feel like they're trying to like stretch her like character and at least her development two championship all the way to WrestleMania.
Mm.
what? Tell Bianca
And it
come
would
back?
yeah, it wouldn't hurt to have an IC title in the middle. Or not, or a mid card title. You say it wouldn't hurt to
Mm.
have a mid card title
I
reign
think
in the middle.
Yeah, the
I
United
think I
States.
said
Yeah,
this on Friday. I don't
and kind
remember.
of.
The only memorable things from that episode is the Drew promo because he cooked.
Yeah, he did.
The
Absolutely.
mellow Miz shit that's about to pop off, right? Maybe the Aleister Black shit, maybe. I don't know.
Man,
I just
And
I just don't get it because like I look at Raw and I'm like, damn, Depot Ilya's still even Ilya's still out. He's on Raw. He even came back yet. Like,
Oh, if he's
that
coming
bro,
back,
that bro,
then Raw gonna
they're
be
already planning a few with Ilya and AJ, bro, for Raw. Like, what's going on with SmackDown, bro? The same effort y'all put into Raw, y'all need to put it into SmackDown, bro. Like, come on, bro.
I don't know if it's just because they're on USA, so there's certain things they maybe feel restricted about.
Nah,
yeah.
fuck the network. Fuck the networks, bro.
But then again, you was doing shit when like Cody and all these other folks, you was doing shit even when you was on USA. So I don't see why the fuck.
oh,
Hey, bro, they gotta,
they will give ratings. They will let them have some ratings. They just
bro,
I don't
they gotta split up the MFT shit because that ain't working. It's killing. If you think about it, it's killing Solo.
they don't
If you
have a
think
they don't
about it,
have a lot to they don't have a lot of people to actually go up against. Just a little
Look, no, look, you can't just make Solo a tweener. He was doing that in NXT,
facts.
bro.
yeah.
NXT Solo, bro. That
Fucking-
man, oh,
You can do
you know
do
what?
something.
I don't know what the I don't
Man.
know what the really. I'm starting to wonder what's the disconnect between Shawn and Triple H when you got NXT and when they get to the main roster. Because it seems
Mhm.
like there's a disconnect. Like instead of having a continuation of the character they had in NXT, they just rip it apart and try to do something new for some reason. I don't know why they fucking do that.
Mhm.
Well, Sean has a handicap, but he can work better with developing talent like that.
But
But
that's the thing though. If
when
you
you put a
call it
lot
the
of
main
that development,
roster, they're
yeah, when you put a
developed
lot of
to
that development
what they
talent on the
had.
roster,
Mhm.
then you're expected to push them to a sense of stardom, which I agree should have been done with a lot of people like yeah, like Mello, like basically like they did Tiffany. I didn't
Well,
think she was
but
gonna get up that high, but she did. They
here's
rode
the
the
thing.
rocket and it worked. But yeah,
And bro,
But
like, where the fuck is Austin Theory at, bro?
who cares?
I think he's not released. I think he's on the alumni
No,
roster now.
nah, he's not.
He just
They're they're saying that he's injured, but he's been on Instagram posting, uploading that gospel shit, spitting that gospel.
I don't know. Like I said, it's just like okay, like you need to do something with the NXT people where you need to start promoting their character more. So by the time they get up to the main roster, people already have an awareness to what their character is. There's no having to
Mhm.
like reset and like
yeah.
reintroduce what they are. People have
Mhm.
suggested that. Why don't I don't know why they just don't fucking do that. People know who Trick Williams is.
Hmm.
No, you seen that pop he got on SmackDown? They know who the fuck he is.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
They knew who
Mm-mm-mm.
Melo was. Like, why are we just? What are we doing?
I don't know.
And if you know what it is, and it's two words. It's called lazy booking.
Pretty
Yes.
much, yeah.
Yeah, I would
They're just
I
so
agree that they've gotten a
they,
little bit lazier on that shit on SmackDown, and maybe because it's
the
after SummerSlam, but
yeah. The
lazy.
thing with it is, bro, is that they're so occupied and so worried about the main event scene, right? The John Cena's, the Brock Lesnar's, the Drew McIntyre's, the Cody's, that they forget about like the
They're
creme
new.
de la
They're
creme.
up and coming. They forget about the
Yeah,
up and
that's
Yeah,
the
coming.
problem though.
they
Like, but here's
forget.
the
Yeah.
thing: your main event could honestly write itself and take care of itself. You don't need to do much for main event. It's your mid card and shit. That's what really like, bro. I don't know. I guess I'm just thinking like
Like the
back when
tag
we was
team.
growing up, the mid card scene was fucking lit, dog. You knew about the mid card scene.
Hmm.
You
Facts.
knew about
Facts.
who held the titles. Like you knew, and it's just like I don't know what the fuck we. I don't know, man.
Mm,
It's sort of a mini crash out on this, but it's just like I don't get it.
Yeah, I mean,
mm.
next SmackDown on Friday can tell us a lot. It's give us a lot of fuel to at least. We might if I'm hosting again, we can
Like I
call it
don't
like
want to watch
SmackDown
Fridays no
Crash
more, bro.
Out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like I said,
Thank
Raw
God it went back 2 hours.
Raw
By
is fire right now. NXT is fire
Mm,
right now
I
with the whole
cannot
TNA
stand.
and shit. That
I don't
shit's
know if
on
mm.
I can
fucking
stand
point.
watching SmackDown like that for 3 hours.
SmackDown is like
Nah,
just bullshit.
it's
That's why.
ass,
That's why it
bro.
doesn't make sense why they went to a longer,
Man,
showtime.
I never liked that from the beginning, bro. It just
Like,
didn't. It just
why
But
didn't
even do
feel.
that if you aren't going to do shit during
Mm.
them
but
damn 3 hours?
but it's
And
like
Now
Raw
it
people were
said.
worked.
complaining that going back 2 hours they'd give them less time. It's like you said, they weren't doing shit with that extra hour.
Yeah.
But it's
Like
like
when it
Raw
first started,
said.
it worked for a little bit, right? Because some matches were getting the time that they needed and they was cooking. But then they got over the few weeks where they just started getting lazy.
They just got shit got stale.
Hmm.
But yeah,
The
no, like
only
I said,
thing
it's crazy though.
the only thing that kept SmackDown relevant was this year was the Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Seth Rollins supposed to be on Raw.
And
You know,
the tag title scene, because that shit was cooking and they fumbled on that shit bad.
you know what?
Oh, you thought just yeah.
I'm gonna say Jalen. I don't even think it's Road Dog, man. It's just I think this is more of a TKO thing, a TKO thing going on because
Oh yeah, Road Dogg can't book for shit.
yeah, I don't even think it's really nothing to do with Road Dog. I really think it's a TKO thing, man. Because you can see the amount of effort they're putting into Netflix. I mean, yeah, Netflix Raw and like and NXT. NXT is kind of they're sort of dirty, but Shawn Michaels really just running the whole thing, honestly. So TKO's not really touching that.
No,
Hmm.
no.
SmackDown is just like they're not even putting their eggs in that basket into it as much. So it's just like that's where you just see drop off.
No.
Like really, I don't
No.
like I said, I don't think Road Dog has really anything to do with that.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, I
Now
don't know.
if we as a collective were writing the show, that shit would be cooking.
Oh man, that
Listen,
should be Attitude Era over again.
listen, man. The whole. I will say this, and we'll sign off. The whole conception of Ross have to script that whole joke thing. It's gotten so dry and all of the facts. Back to what Spooky said, and I don't want the whole smoke to be on me. I'm like Ross is cool and all, but I ain't gonna lie, I can write a better script. But hey, y'all have y'all fun. I'm not gonna overstep on lines of that shit. They always do it. And like you said, this is another crash shot. They always be doing running jokes and beating shit, like beating dead horses with all these jokes, and it's annoying. But that's another topic for another day. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes another episode of Crash Out Tuesday. We just had our therapy session. Everybody got their crash outs on. Lynn, I don't think you had. He didn't really say anything, but I don't think you had anything to crash out with. Did you? Was you? Did you? I don't think so.
He's
All
just
right.
muted.
Yeah, he's a little busy. But yeah, that's
Hey,
gonna
hey,
do it.
hey, quiet hit says keep you away from Ed, Ed, Ed,
Keep
Damn.
antifreeze away from
Keep antifreeze away from catering. What the fuck?
What
Where
catering?
that come from? Where did that come from?
Bro think you a bottomless pit or something. I don't know, but yeah,
Mm-mm.
well, but yeah, but yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming on my game. Also, I'm probably going to get to NBA 2K because just for the content, and I'm coming, and I didn't think I would, but I don't know. So that's gonna be coming soon, and maybe something else.
Did you get the new Madden yet? Or no,
No, not yet.
no.
Uh,
Shit is fire, bro.
yeah, I'm gonna give it some time.
Yes,
Let it go down a little
yes.
bit, then I'll snag it. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be gaming tomorrow, and probably Thursday. I'm trying to do. I wasn't able to do it last Thursday, so I'm gonna try to do it Thursday. And then SmackDown's obviously on Friday, and we'll just go from there. I think it's just some
Mm-hmm.
upcoming shit. I think Raw next week is at 3, right?
Yep.
Something like that.
Yeah, I'll be at work.
Yes.
Yeah, me
I'll be
too.
at
Yeah.
work. I'll be no.
I,
I'll be
I,
Three
getting
for
off from work.
y'all. Two for us. That's on the east. That's in the central.
yeah, right. 3 Eastern.
Yeah, I'll be getting off of work.
Yeah,
Man,
and I'll
Yeah,
still be at work when it starts. So
yeah.
two
unless
more
I'll be
weeks.
unless
off.
Bam decides that he wants to start it, which he really doesn't have to, there may not be a stream for Monday Night Raw
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
unless I decide to come on late. But it's
2 more
shit. By
weeks
the
for the
time I
regular
get
season.
comfortable and get off of work, shit probably be over. So yeah,
Yeah, it'll
you
be
might have.
over by then.
Well, yeah, more to come on that. We might miss that one, but more to come on that. But upcoming this weekend, I'm gonna end it off on this football, baby. We are starting
Football.
week 0 is starting this coming weekend for college football, and the fantasy drafts are coming in hot. Yeah, 'cause that's how you know the NFL pro season is right around the corner.
Fantasy
Yes.
football this
I can
year.
speak for everybody that I'm fucking excited.
Yeah,
Let
I'm
the
fucking
Can't
fantasy
wait.
excited.
football this year, bro. About to be toxic as
Let the
fuck.
toxicity commence. Let the toxicity.
I don't think y'all are quite ready for how much I've been studying this game.
Really ain't
But
freeze. Only
we'll leave that for y'all to
only
find out.
Georgia'sCatering.com.
You just casually changed that shit. All right, guys. All right, guys. Thanks for joining the live stream, man. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow on my stream. Follow HG with James the Kid Gaming. And I don't know, Greg, if you've done any games yet, but yeah, follow Greg at
Oh,
HG Greg too.
mine are coming up. Borderlands 4 and Battlefield
Yeah,
6.
follow Greg. Follow Greg and Greg and HG Greg Knox for some soon from Battlefield 6 and some Borderlands 4. I kind of want to see that myself. But yeah,
Hell
thanks for
yeah.
joining, guys. We will see y'all Friday for the HG crew, and if anybody wants to see us game, we'll be there, man. Listen, life is unscripted, and so is
And so
Scripted.
are the clothes.
Antifreeze's, and so is Antifreeze's name tags, bro. Crazy,
Yeah.
man.
He
Peace
changed it
out, y'all.
again.
Have
He
a good night.
changed.
Hey, fuck you,
Y'all
poor headed.
have
Fuck
a
you,
good Tuesday
Spooky.
night, y'all.
Fuck you,
Shout
Greg.
out to mom.
Y'all got your fuck yous out the way. Good night, y'all.